drink and a wild little grin, feeling like a king with a bottle of sin. Focus so sharp like a laser beam, world feels round when you're chasing a dream. Flat earthers preach but I can't hear, whiskey in my veins makes it all clear. Spinning on a globe and the night is young, laughing at the edge where the world's begun. Fill up the glass and let's toast to the night, dancing with the stars under neon light. Truth gets fuzzy but the vibe's so tight, round and round we go till morning light. I just can't care, headed in the clouds with the devil-made dare. Senses on fire and I'm feeling divine, sip of the truth from a tall glass of wine. Whisper to the moon and call it an old friend, journey on this ball that never seems to end. Gravity's a myth when you're high on a trend, drunk on life till we reach the bend. Fill up the glass and let's toast to the night, dancing with the stars under neon light. Truth gets fuzzy but the vibe's so tight, round and round we go till morning light. Till morning light. Whisper to the moon and call it an old friend, journey on this ball that never seems to end. Gravity's a myth when you're high on a trend, drunk on life till we reach the bend. Whoa, fill up the glass and let's toast to the night, dancing with the stars under neon light. Truth gets fuzzy but the vibe's so tight, round and round we go till morning light. Till morning light. Till morning light. Till morning light. Dive into madness where shadows collide, a podcast of chaos where truths are denied. Reframing show, unraveling lies. Mike and his guests, unveiling disguise. Conspiracies tremble as we break through the haze, unmasking illusions with a thunderous blaze. Electronic beats intertwined with steel, unleashing the truth with an unstoppable zeal. Welcome to the Drunk Debunk Show, where we expose the secrets that they don't want you to know. EM meets metal, an explosive blend, unexplosive blend, unraveling conspiracies until the very end.
Hello and welcome back to the Drunk Debunk Show. Oh, hold on. What's happening? Hold up. What's happening? Testing, testing. Hold on. Hello, testing. Oh, there we go. That was weird. I don't know why. I know you could hear me, but like the condenser was like being really weird. All right, hello and welcome back to the Drunk Debunk Show, guys. I hope you all had a fantastic Christmas, start of Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. I hope it was amazing. Bo Falcon, what's up? How you doing? I like the song. Oh, thank you. I hope you had a wonderful holiday so far. I have had a wonderful holiday. However, I'm getting a little sick. Chest cold. Parker, hi everyone. If I disappear, just know it's storming here and my power might go out. All right. Well, I hope everything goes over well with that storm we are. So tonight we're gonna be taking a look at I hope that we can do this all together. We're gonna be taking a look at King Clown, Peasant Nico, however you want to call him. Good luck, Parker, says Bo. Oh, look at that. So we're gonna be taking a look at King Clown over here. He's dangerous. There's no way around it. Like he is the jihadist for the Bible, for the flat Earth. And I can't see their message. Look on the screen. The chat is right. Parker, look at the screen. You see right there on the top right. I'm audio only right now. All right. Fine, Parker. Yeah, no, conserving battery life. Well, that's fair. Yes. All right. Well, then I'll be as descriptive as possible with the things I put on the screen then. All right. A gentleman with a stupid shirt and a unkempt beard has just appeared on the screen. With oh my god. Anyhow. All right. So we're gonna be going over King Nico's stuff today. We're gonna see how unhinged he is. We're gonna witness how dangerous he is, and when we're gonna question how has he not been taken off of the internet yet? How has he not been reported? He is inciting violence. He is instilling anger. He's a very egotistical man, with an agenda, and he's a biblical cosmologist, and he is waging war on all the sodomites, meaning people with brains. Okay. So, I mean, I don't understand how this guy has gotten as big as he has. He has 10,000 subs. Hi, you had a nice almost year. Yes, Teleria, I have, and I hope you have too. Oh yeah. Oh, Bo. You're over on Twitch too? Hello. Anywho, so we're gonna be witnessing King Nico's absolute unhinged behavior. Thank you for the follow. Oh, actually, I need to do something really quick here. I did set up the alerts for my YouTube channel, so I gotta do that really quick. Continue. All right, we're gonna add browser source. Give me 1 second. I'm so sorry, guys. I meant to do this before. Oops. Okay. Pay no mind. Pay no mind to that box that just. Okay, there we go. All right. So now when anything happens over on YouTube, something will happen. Okay. Let's get. Can I turn the audio off on that? All right, let's go. Okay, well, whatever. I was gonna get this copied and put over here as well. And paste. There we go. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that is on both things here. Okay. So we're gonna go over King Nico. He's a danger to society. He's building an army, whatever that may be. So let's go into it because what we need to do is we need to do a mass report of King Clown over here. The things that he says are just so ridiculous about the final experiment. He is the final experiment, like #1 denier. How many flat earthers do you eat today? Did I eat today? Oh my God, how many? Dude, look at this stomach, dude. I've had so many flat earthers. I had 1.5 for breakfast because I'm like kind of cut down. But my dinner, I mean, there was like five I ate for dinner tonight, but it's just, I got to start hitting the gym more often to work off all these flat earthers. So we're gonna take a look at this guy. He is absolutely insane. So we're gonna go into let's look at one that I know that he freaked out at. He freaked out at me on this. Okay, so I commented, I was like, King Nico, I need you on my channel. I need you on my show. Please come on my show. And he's like, yeah, I mean, if you're cool or whatever, or it's not going to be a hit piece, right? How could it not be a hit piece? Like you are your own hit piece. Anywho, so then he started getting all pissy, right? Because I started saying he was talking about like, oh, this is a war, and I was like, yeah, a war you're starting based off of ignorance and inability to grasp reality. And then he started fucking flipping out at me, right? Saying that I was like an agent and I was a Freemason and shit. Like, dude, I'm just an IT guy who streams for a hobby. Like, yeah, I'm a Freemason. Sodomite. Okay, so let's just listen to we're gonna listen to a few of these videos. Okay, we're gonna be here for a little bit, okay, because we have a lot to go over. I'm gonna be skipping through a lot of stuff because he does get super repetitive, because I mean, there's not much to talk about when you're talking just complete bullshit. So let's get started.
Resistance headquarters.
Oh, what the fuck? So he's the resistant or whatever. The Crusaders.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Crusaders of the Resistance headquarters.
Yes, the Crusaders Resistance headquarters. But we're gonna start this, guys. I totally forgot. Oh my God, this is the Drunk Debunk show. We need to start this off correctly. With a shot to start the evening. So guys, grab your drinks, grab your beers, grab your shots, grab your water, grab your orange juice, I don't care what you're drinking, and raise them up, because we are the Drunk Debunk show, and we are going to debunk every single sentence that this clown has to say and laugh in his face and piss him off. To you guys. Oh, that is good shit. All right, let's go. Oh, that's the second time I've done this. That's the second time I've done that, Talria. I put FTE instead of TFE. What a fucking nub I am. What do I do this for a hobby or something? Idiot. All right. Let's get into the absolute crazy that is King Clown. All right. Let me get the chats up. Yo, what's up, Cody? Hi. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to pin that, but but I'll keep it pinned. Why not? I didn't mean to pin it. Let's see. Okay, TFE is all updated. All right, very good, very good. All right, let's get started. Let's go.
I am King Nico, and we are cleaning
King
up
Clown,
this
dude.
mess that has been made in our truth community.
King Clown.
So I want to start and show some things here.
So I'm also going to keep. I also want to keep the chat open as well, so you guys can see just how insane his influence is on these people.
Jeranism. they're doing some things on their pages. They're online. They're watching everything.
So this is taking place. This was 2 days ago. Okay. So so everybody had just gotten home. Okay. Like everybody had just gotten home. Jaren, yesterday was, put up, did a live stream. I just auto corrected that without realizing it. I knew what you were talking about. All right. Yeah, pin all my messages. This guy is unhinged. Yes. So this is like this video. This is after a bunch of videos have come out already. There have been live streams. We have Dave McKeegan's 24-hour time lapse of the sun going around. So what King Clown is doing over here is he is attempting to poke holes in the logic of the videos, in the videos themselves. And I mean, he does so very like he fails very, very, very hard at it. So what he's going to do is he's gonna see similarities to things that don't exist. He's gonna be saying ridiculous things that makes you just want to punch a hole in your head, and then he's going to start inciting violence. Okay, so with all that said, let's go into this.
So this is a screenshot of when Jer was in Antarctica and posted that the sun doesn't set video. That was his 666 post. But if you go to his account,
what language is that? What language is that in?
Now, the numbers have gone down to 664. So more manipulation on the channel here. Videos being deleted by Jeranism.
So he's probably deleting videos that had to do with the 24-hour sun. If he's removing videos where he says that there's no sun in the 24-hour sun in Antarctica, then he's right to take them down because they're no longer correct.
We got True Christian here, so I'm going to do a few shout outs to some people that have been helping and supporting. So True Christian is a person that I know here in Toronto, a good friend, an amazing.
Okay, so he's out of Toronto. All right.
These shills for quite some time now. You can see on his channel. So he's put in a lot of work on this. So if anyone wants like some thorough research on these people.
All right, let's move on.
The Bible does not have the word firmament. You're reading the wrong book.
Hold up. If the Bible you're reading doesn't say the word firmament, you're reading the wrong book. Who is he to say which one is correct? Who is he to say that which one is correct? They're all the same Bible, just translated differently. So he's already just shot himself in the foot without even realizing it. He screamed it literally on a megaphone. This is my ignorance. Still listen to me though.
For them, like the New International Version will say expanse or skies. If it does not say rakia, as True Christian said, or firmament, you are reading the wrong word.
He doubled down on that one. Oh my god.
So I've got some stuff here on my page. As you can see here, we got this sodomite that I've been exposing for quite some time.
Yes, the sodomites.
The name Stu Peters. I said this dude will lead you all to the lake of fire. So I need to expose the gatekeepers to this supposed truth community, which is a joke. And I'm going to get into it because it is a complete joke. And everyone inside this community is a beta male loser, punk little bitch. No.
So anybody who disagrees with me is a beta, punk little bitch. Okay, buddy. A sodomite, a Satanist, a Freemason. All right. Because, I mean, he called me those things in this video. He called me those things in this video.
Wonder no one wants to wake up to flat earth and would rather switch genders because you guys are the ones making it look bad. So Stu Peters, I've been exposing this. So Stu Peters has been spying on my account for a while. His next film will be about this, the Baphomets, because he's been copying my work on Tartaria, the Old World Order, which was my series I did
Nice.
3-4 years ago.
He claims
Freemason
only the King
sodomite
James version is the
Peters.
correct Bible.
The only reason I'm
But
bringing
which version of the King James version? There's 3 of them. There's 3 versions of the King James.
up Stu Peters right now is because someone in the community is a very good friend of his. It's going to be this kid.
Oh my god,
over
of course
here.
he would watch
Sorry,
Jake the
I've got
Asshole.
too many windows open. It's going to be Austin Whitsitt. So Austin Whitsitt is a huge fanboy of this Freemason shill, Stu Peters. And Stu Peters, just look at that sodomite face. These, okay,
What
come on, guys.
What a
These people
that,
cannot be
if listen,
trusted.
if I've ever seen a face of a sodomite, that's it.
So I'm putting some more stuff out there on these sodomites.
That's it. That's
I
the
want to say a
sodomite
big thanks
face.
also to Scripted Reality. Here's his account on.
All right.
Again, so here's David Weiss's channel. Notice he's
Oh,
also
yeah.
sitting at 660 videos. So everyone, do not let these people breathe. They need to be under 24/7 surveillance. They cannot get away with this, right? We need to be breathing down their necks 24/7. Everything they do, everything they post needs to be immediately analyzed, ripped apart, frame by freaking frame. Right? These are the devils that are the deceivers.
They're
false
the
prophets,
devils.
the false idols. There's more.
Yo,
trust
Sickness
me,
has it on.
We're gonna destroy them. Okay, so
We're going to destroy them, okay? We can't let them breathe, okay? So this isn't a translation issue, right? He was stunned by that exact question when asked. Of course he was. Actually, I stopped watching that. I watched like maybe 5 minutes of the first video of the first time that he was on, and I had to stop watching it because I wanted to cover it. But then like he started putting out videos on his own, and I was like, I gotta cover this. He's gotta be taken care of. You see that guy that claimed the final experiment was filmed inside a studio like the Sphere? Yeah, this guy.
So yeah, so Scripted Reality, he reminded me that Batman equals 666, which is what Muktoon
Oh my god.
has been seen in Antarctica, and now his first live back from Antarctica. So let's see.
Being a Batman
There he is
fan
here.
makes you a fan of the
Is an actual real
my God.
diagnosis that me as a non-professional have given them.
Oh my god. I love you, MC Jim.
Yeah, I would debate Nico. He's no king. He's an idiot.
Yeah. He's
but
a
I
king
would debate
clown.
him, certainly.
Look at the head scratch. These people
Speaking-
are nervous. You see that head?
Oh,
down?
yeah,
Go back and
super
look what he said.
nervous.
When someone brings my name up to him,
He scratched his head. He's a nervous wreck. More nervous than you are looking at all this footage coming out from the final experiment, you dumb fuck.
that I need to debate him. He's like, yeah, I'll debate Nico. He's no king. He's an idiot.
Yeah.
He looks down and then scratches his head.
Oh yeah, that is, oh my god, this guy is the perfect. You know what, why isn't this guy doing interrogations for like if he can read body language so well? He's in the wrong profession. He missed his chance.
So anyone that's a body language expert, We are putting fear into these
Agreed,
people.
Dagan.
They know that they're not getting away with this. They are so shocked and so surprised that they never made it home.
Yeah, yeah. How does he have 10,000 subs? I have no idea.
Yeah.
Like, I know I'm subbed because I just want to be subbed to the crazy. And he's so far given me endless content. So, like, that's why I'm subbed.
I already blasted it over the internet that it was a scam.
And
right?
all that for free. TFE is going to be a gift that keeps on giving. Yo, that's so true.
We are not going to let them breathe.
He's amazing.
What we are going to do to them is what we should have done to these fools back in 1969, right? But because no one was there to do it and they were able to get away with it, now we're here 665 months later with the next phase of this satanic plan, right? So yeah, do not let them have 1 second of rest, right? We are going to be breathing down your necks, right? Your Andrew Collins, your Neil Armstrong, these guys just got back from the fake moon landing. Look at these faces, right? Now we got these fools just getting back from the fake Antarctic 24-hour sun. You guys are done. You're done.
This is completely impossible on the dirt pizza.
You're done.
You're done.
I put so much fear into you guys that you will never question. Okay, Richie from Boston.
So now he's saying that he's going to instill fear into these people, into MC2 and into Austin, into Jared, into Will Duffy. That is a blanket statement for all of them. Anybody who disagrees with him, including myself. And he could have said 55 years ago, but okay. But he has to emphasize that it's been 665 months. So therefore, I want to know what happened on the 666th day after the moon landing. So now we're going 666 months. They're gearing up for something big. Those Satanists, those Freemasons, those sodomites. Yeah, I've been literally any herd suffices. Yeah. To keep track of this. Yeah, guys, what my goal is for the end, at least by the end of this video, is to have at least some of you report this profile on YouTube. He is inciting violence, and the people over here in his chat are also inciting violence. Like it's and inciting fear in people. Like King Clown over here thinks that he's going to be putting fear into these people. Like, fear of what? The only thing that would scare MC Toon is violence. The only thing that would scare freaking Jeranism is violence. Listen, wait until we get to the end, to the further into this video. I didn't even hear all this beginning stuff because I joined the chat. I joined the live stream like towards the end of it. Actually way towards the end of it. And even then he was saying that these people should be tortured, like physically tortured. King Clown making cults in Canada.
Sorry, this has been upsetting me so much. There's so much stuff going around this community now.
Facts and reality.
We see these comments.
I can see how
First
that
of all, Richie from
off.
Boston, I've known for a while, but he's got removed off of YouTube, but he's back on. This is the Bit Shoot, so I appreciate Richie's been out there sharing the work that's been done here. It's been incredible.
Let this not put a bad light on Boston. Okay, this is just one person from Boston.
Fozzie Foster says, well done for exposing these frauds. 2024, year of the truth. 2025, year of the demise. Right, we're watching the demise of these sodomite agents now.
The demise, like what do you mean by that? What do you mean the demise? Like, if anything, they're successful. They're successful. Okay, the only people who don't think that they're successful are these fucking idiots.
We're gonna bring up some names too. So proud of you for repping us and educating people out there. May Christ always watch over you. God bless you, Alina.
Christ has nothing to do with this. Like this
There's
is Christianity. This is the devil masked in Christianity. This is literally the opposite of good.
So many of them. The system is really deep with deceivers. We're cleaning up house right now. We're gonna get it done.
Yeah,
right?
how?
We're getting it done. Sup, Nico, says Patrick. Good to see you. Jameson Reed says Stu Peters is calling out the Fluffy Duff. Says agenda is on full display. I can't link it, but it's Duffy versus Flatzoid. Yeah, guys, please send me everything on these deceivers. We're gonna strip it apart, every single thing. I destroyed this kid last night.
King Clown thinks that he destroyed FTFE. If anything, from what I've seen of those, because I didn't really want to watch him fully yet, but he rage quits. The first one, he rage quit when Dave McKeegan showed him the 24-hour sun 24-hour time lapse of the sun, and then at the end of this one, I don't know if it's like at the end or like, I don't know, but at one point he starts flipping the fuck out here too. So like, I do want to watch the whole thing on stream, but I don't know if we're gonna get to that. So I might actually just watch them to see, because I'm sure that there are some clips that I can get out of it. That would be I had to wipe my system and start over. I downloaded and installed ChatGPT and it screwed you. You can't install ChatGPT. Oh no. Yes, report this profile, guys.
Craig from the Flat Earth
Dave McKeegan being there was hilarious.
debate, another Masonic satanic shill. I unleashed the demon in him last night. So if you want to see demons getting rebuked and watching this guy twitch on live and the demons show face, go check that out.
I will.
Go
Absolutely.
check it out. Flat Earth Banjo Eddie, USA, Japan, and Brazil.
Oh, he doesn't like
God
banjo.
bless you, brother. Thank you for everything you've done. If you're
Oh
not
yeah,
already-
you're singing a different tune later on. Oh no, I'm thinking of Jaren. So I watched Jaren's stream. Jaren does not like banjo very much, not at all.
following, go subscribe to him too. Jake the arsehole.
Nice.
Jake, thanks a lot for everything and the support. And then we got QN So I don't know who this person is, but they're out there talking smack on my name on Jake's chat. So Jake is thanking me for calling out the Flat Earth shills. I've been calling out Jaren, Dave, Eric, Mark, Patty since 2017. It's a shame they have so many NPCs still following them. So then QN says, King Nico, you did a great job with making flat earthers look stupid last evening at FTFE. A shill calling out the shills. Remove this clown from your comment section, Jake, because your reply on him could make people think he's... Okay, first of all, shut your freaking mouth, QNB. You don't know me, and I don't freaking know you, and I haven't even tried to want to know who you are. But now
Super mentally ill, dude.
Got my name in
Super
this fashion.
mentally ill.
All
right,
you better shut your mouth and don't talk to me like I'm the new kid. I am not the new kid in town, bud. I've been here longer than you. But this freaking joke of a community has just repelled me that I'd stayed away, because you losers, you beta male cucks are little bitches that people would rather go through gender transition than wake up to the flat earth, because all you gatekeeping shills make it look so bad. So shut your mouth and get ready for what's coming. You guys are all done. Shut your mouth and up shop with all you scum.
So what does he mean by that? What does he mean by that? Like this guy is literally like, I can't. He is inferring violence. Am I just reading this wrong? He is. All of you will be shut up. Like this is like you'll all be taken care of. How is this? So I was concerned about this stream, because I was like, I need to cover King Clown immediately, because his channel isn't going to last very long with the things that he's been saying. How has it not been taken down yet?
Scumbags. Witsit, and his fanboy probably bent over in the lodge with this kid here, Stu Peters.
The Civil War that TFE has started is glorious.
Done.
Can you shout out? Zerzuzi Ziquin Flat Earth Debunk channel plus some other stuff? There we go. Shout them out. Zerzuzi Ziquin.
I'm getting a call coming in. No fanfare. So no fanfare is doing exactly what I wanted everyone to do. Go to subscribe to No Fanfare. That video was dropped yesterday.
Stupid as hell.
360 video from McKeegan.
Straight.
From the 24-hour supposed sun. It's all fake. And thankfully, No Fanfare has already got a video up 6 hours ago ripping it apart. So go subscribe, check out the video.
No Fanfare, real good at ripping things apart. Yeah, definitely.
Thank you, No Fanfare.
Yeah, he's top-notch content right there. Mind.
It's been a big help too, so thank you very much. And
well, here I am criticizing him live on the internet in front of 50 people. Okay? Now, my goal on this is to get him reported at least 50 times. Okay? And maybe, just maybe, something will happen. Because he needs to be stopped, dude. Nuke has his top 25 ghost videos of the year up. Yo, let's go. Maybe we can do that tomorrow night.
The video I want to bring up, because someone has sent me some incredible
Zerzuz Z Quinn.
I'm going to play
pronunciation, trying to make it easier. Oh, thank you.
You don't want the music. So the footage is going to be of Austin Whitsitt.
Reported. Thank you.
We've all seen it. Here it is.
What's up now?
So look, he just faked his breath, right? So
yeah,
this is him when he's faking his
breath thing.
Watch carefully again and listen to what he says.
Like, we're gonna turn the music off. What's with the music?
Here's a little breath. What's up now? You have to take like deeper breaths, and it sucks. It hurts your lungs. Okay.
Now he's walking off.
He's got his gloves on, and he's
Jesus fuck.
Now he's walking off to go get the snow.
King Clown goes over this video. The fact that this person goes over this video that he made, like on all of his streams. Like, this is like the 10th time I've seen him watching this video that he made. Like, I don't he's a video forensics expert. You're welcome to Cody.
I have another angle of this video. Someone sent it to me and I couldn't believe it when I saw it.
What do we report? We're reporting the dude, so the account is, I refuse to call him a king. Okay, I'm not gonna say king and then his name. He is King Clown or Peasant Nico. Okay, we're reporting Peasant Nico or King Clown, whatever you want to say, but I will not call him by this name at all. Nope. No. Yeah, the clown has no idea whatsoever how any technology actually functions. That's clown. That's correct. I saw this. I honestly don't understand what the fuck they are saying. Nothing happens. Yeah, so the thing is that like what King Clown is saying here is that Whitsitt faked his breath. Okay, now with a vape. Okay, so he has footage of Whitsitt from the 24-hour sun lap or 24-hour time lapse of the sun. You see this part of his live stream of Whitsitt's live stream. So he goes, he talks about how you can't see his breath because there's no water, there's no humidity in the air in Antarctica. So he goes, he shows that he can't see his breath on camera, and then he goes into the shed, which is like right in front of him, and he comes out, and then he blows at the camera, and you see breath, right? And then he goes, what now, right? And then he starts talking about how he has to get really deep in his lungs to get the breath out. So, because who cares if that was faked? Okay, who cares? Whitsitt is a liar. Okay, he spent his entire YouTube career being a liar. So why is it why would it be a surprise that Whitsett would lie about this one tiny little thing? He even went into it saying, I knew that you guys were going to bring this up. Why can't you see your breath if it's so cold? He said, I knew that you guys were going to bring this up. Okay. So to appease his audience, he could have done this, right? He could have faked his breath with the vape. Who gives a shit? That doesn't make this entire thing fake. How does that make any of this fake? I don't understand the mentality there.
So I'm going to bring it up right now. So remember, the video we just watched was Austin Whitsett on his live, blowing out
Also
smoke,
a felon,
saying,
yes.
oh, look,
He's also a felon.
there's breath. What now? And then he walks back like 5-10 feet or 20 yards to go get some snow.
Oh yeah, he went to go get his gloves.
Here's the video from another angle.
So yeah, you're right. Someone in his chat was like, yo, go pick up some snow. Okay. So he walks like this distance to go get some snow. So, well, first, the reason why he went into the shed was because someone told him to go get some snow. So, because he's like, okay, let me go get my gloves because it's fucking cold. I'm going to be picking up ice here. So he goes and gets his gloves, and then that's when he does. He blows into the camera, and you see his breath, and then he walks back here, right? He walks this far to get some snow. Okay, notice that all the snow around this area is all packed and disturbed, right? So if you're gonna pick up like a snowball, do you get a snowball from packed and disturbed snow, or do you go to a fresh patch of snow where he's going? You go to a fresh patch of snow. So wait till you see what this fucking clown has to say about him walking over in this area for a snowball.
Watch carefully. We are exposing these devils.
Yeah,
watch him when he comes out. He is smoking a vape and blowing. He's smoking on the vape again. Watch. And now he gets in front of the camera. He blows out smoke. He's putting on his gloves. And that's when he says, what now? Then he's walking back to pick up snow. Why is he walking 20 yards over there to pick up snow, to come back to the camera and then put it down? Look at these sus movements. Let's go back. So remember,
these are sus movements. Yo, Ryan, how are you, buddy? Flarfs just can't be proven wrong. They can't ever just accept the yellow, move on. Dude, especially this guy. This is why I'm covering this guy, because he is insane. He is so insane. He's inciting violence on it. And wait till you start seeing what people like when people are responding to what I'm saying in chat later on in this video. I was like, holy shit, dude. Like, I'm not gonna comment anymore. Fuck me, dude.
He did
sus
go
movements
and puff on his vape, and then stand in front of the camera and lie and say it was his breath.
Who cares? Who gives a shit? Austin is a liar. But that doesn't mean he's in a studio somewhere. The storm passed. Good, Parker.
There he is smoking the vape. Then he takes a pull.
Yeah, the vape is his breath once it comes out of his lungs. Yeah, but I mean, yeah. But it is kind of if he's trying to show that, oh, this is how cold it is or whatever, it doesn't fucking that Bagtice isn't a good source for snowballs. That's correct.
And he stands in front of the camera and blows it out.
Correct.
And then he's like, what now? There's breath. And now he's walking away to go get the snow. Now look at this. Can you see two different settings there? The only reason he walked over there to pick up snow because what he's standing on over here is not real, which is what I've been trying to say. So everyone get...
He thinks it's a studio floor. He thinks that the snow over here isn't actually snow, but this over here is snow. Because there's a line cut off of the disturbed snow. Like, can you get any more stupid than that? Can you possibly get any? This is public online. He is saying this to multiple people, like tens of people, And like, he's saying it unironically.
On the videos, analyze it, and let's
He has a hidden
apart,
tiny vape.
right? There is a lot going on in this community right now, and we are going to get to the bottom of it. All the shills are getting exposed. So there's the video of him smoking the vape.
Look out, Witsy, you're
you're
exposing yourself.
And everything here. So
If this snow's been driven on with it tracks and that's cold, you aren't getting any snow in your face from it. Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna expose you guys.
Yeah, it's
These
possible.
keyboard warriors think you're big and bad on the internet. Trust me.
I don't think okay, first off, I don't think I'm big and bad on the internet. Okay. I don't think I'm big, but I'm not bad. Okay. So I just want to gain awareness for King Clown over here and like prove my point as to why he needs to be reported.
A little geek zoid, little
dude,
mama's basement loser like
oh my god, you're so right,
bitches.
Sean.
I'm the real shit, and I'm gonna come and I'm not even gonna go there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're not gonna actually say the words. You want to punch this guy in the face, or because saying everything else that you say it just definitely gets that point across.
Sucking at the Mason's tit.
Oh yeah, give me those Mason tits. You want gay awareness?
Yeah. All the trolls are here. What a fraud wits it is.
What are you talking about?
So guys, they're out there right now on this smear campaign. So it's gonna reveal who all the shills are and who all the jealous haters are, right?
Jealous haters, yeah. Jealous. Yep, you're one of them, buddy. He's fragile.
Yeah. Martin. So a lot of people called it out. A lot of people messaged me and said,
"What does Freemason even mean?" Freemasons are like a group of men that like have rituals and stuff, but they're all it's a non-religious religious organization, where like they like do charity events and shit, like Freemasonry is just a way for men to feel like they're part of something. It's a very structured organization, but because they're so secretive, that brings a lot of attention to them, and has for quite some time. So anything that the conspiracy theorists don't like, they blame it on, they think that the Freemasons, this mysterious organization group, is in charge of everything. Like they're the dark commanders. Have you seen the video of Nico's arrest? I have not. They're liars smoking Mason crack.
Or if it's in my comment section, they're like, "Oh, I bet you he smoked his vape." And
so being a Freemason, like it started with the presidency, right? Wasn't George Washington a Freemason? But Freemasons aren't a bad organization. It's just not. So a non-religious cult. It's a non-religious religious cult. So they use the Bible for a lot of things, but for a lot of the rituals, but everybody there doesn't they all have their own religious views. Does that make any sense? Yeah, they're all mad at the Masons. Masons are just the devil.
And then did that, and we have caught it.
Apparently.
The video footage is there. Yeah, he was faking his breath. Question these fools. Do not.
Who gives a fuck if he was? Who cares? That doesn't instantly make the 24-hour sun, which is completely irrelevant to him faking his breath, a fact, a piece of fiction. Like, it doesn't matter.
let
Who cares if he faked his breath?
gaslight you and make up BS lies. They have faked a 24-hour sun in Antarctica to disprove the Bible, which is disgusting. This is Bible prophecy, and we are in the end times. Cheers from Russia says...
We're in the end times, guys. You know what? I remember like when I was a kid in the 90s, and you'd see like videos in the news of like Times Square, and like there'd be all these people wearing like the signs that say these are the end times, repent now, Jesus is coming, things like that. That was what, 30 years ago? When is the end of times, guys? When is it actually happening?
Anton, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, or Atto. Yeah, he makes his screen black, then comes back, turns his screen back on, and blows out his hit. Exactly.
Okay, so what that's referring to is when Witsit did this live stream, when he went in, he was going into the little shed, but there were other people in the shed. Okay, what he didn't want to happen on his live stream was to record anything or anybody that didn't know that they're being recorded or that they're being recorded, right? So, and this was in agreement before they even left from Punta Arenas. There was a whole thing about how MC Toon had to sit with Witsit and Will to figure out, hey, we're not going to record each other unless we know we're being recorded. Like, it was a whole thing that they had to agree on. So that's why when he left his live stream open, he came back and was like, oh shoot, there's people in there. Let me just black out the screen and turn off the audio, because he literally says, because I don't want to record anything that doesn't want to be recorded. There you go. And now they're like, oh, that makes it sus. Like that instantly invalidates a 24-hour sun.
So that blackening up the screen before he came back, he did that, right? So again, they're getting caught.
He was supposed to come back in 1999, but he couldn't afford a ticket. Well, it's 25 years later. You think he can afford a ticket now?
Getting caught.
Even MC Toon, when they were in the shadow of the shelter, has visual prison. Oh yeah, that's right.
We are catching them and exposing them, and this is what the community doesn't like. They've had almost a whole decade of sitting around, wanking each other off, going on each other's lives, and just doing F4, making this community look bad. And now the real deal has come, and they're all shook. They're all shaking in their boots, trying to discredit me, trying to throw me on these stupid-ass debates with satanic losers like Craig, FTFE, and I destroyed him yesterday.
Destroyed him yesterday.
They're faking breath. How many mistakes before it's all in the bin? It's already done. Do not let them present any of this crap to you and try and pass it off as truth. They are done. They are done. Start sharing out this video. Get it everywhere. Austin Witsit is done. Jeranism is done. David Weiss is done. Every single one of them.
What did David Weiss do?
We're going to bury them now. We are burying them all 2024. You effing sodomite scoundrels.
Scoundrels.
Yeah,
Scoundrel, you get off my lawn, you scoundrel.
Deceivers are getting buried. Goodbye.
You deceivers are getting buried. Jesus is coming. I heard Jesus got enough money now to come back from cutting one. Oh, God damn it, I'm getting sick, man. Come on. Don't make me laugh.
Hello from Slovakia. We are reaching the whole world. Every nation is going to know who you deceivers are. Just as we get into this new world order, you guys are done. It's over for you.
The new world order.
His ears aren't even red or flushed, and he's a redhead.
Dude, his hair. Do you not see how red his whole face is? His skin is redder than his hair is, you fucking retards. Oh my God, teabag that guy, please. Wait, who am I teabagging?
Why would they need to fake the breath? So if you can smoke the vape and that, listen, these people are done. We have caught them in the
Those satanic trolls literally claim the Bible is false.
Those satanic trolls literally claim the Bible is false. That's exactly what they have been claiming on record years before this happened, while this was happening.
I'm so sorry. No, this couple bought our old library building in town and converted the basement in a game room deal with pool and ping pong and a couple arcade machines. I believe they were Freemasons. Yeah, because they're cool as fuck. Freemasons are cool. I spent plenty of nights after school there when I was an early teenager. I actually investigated, like paranormally investigated, a Freemason lodge in Nashua, New Hampshire. It was cool as hell. It was super cool being in the big temple room or whatever they call it, where they do all the baby sacrifices. Shit. Anyhow, let's just go on.
And immediately after, they are claiming and celebrating that they...
You would have come on, King Cloud. You would have come on. But you told me, you said in this video that we're watching that that you didn't want to be on a hit piece. So I was like, all right, well, fine. I won't have you on then, because if I had you on, it would be a hit piece.
Prove the Bible wrong, and this is where I step in and says, the Bible cannot be proved wrong because it is perfect, right?
Especially, yeah, everyone say hi, King Clown. Hi, King Clown. He's in chat right now. Hey, King Clown, can you get all your Goonies over in my chat too, please? I'd love to have the watch hours. I ain't that special, but thanks. Well, you know what? I'm glad that you're taking some humility here. I'm glad that you're humble enough to say that you're not special at all. That's correct, because King Clown, you are that, a clown. I don't know if you ever spend time in King Clown friggin' rage quit, dude. Rage quit like you always do. I'm being told I'm wrong. I'm being told that the Bible isn't evidence, and it can't be the only piece of evidence. If your evidence in what you're saying is in a fucking stupid little book, okay, I don't mean to say that. Okay, sorry. Okay, I didn't mean to say that. Sorry, God. If your only evidence is in a 3,000-year-old book written by a bunch of different people, thousands of years apart, okay, and your only and the only version that you agree with is the one version that says the word firmament in it, okay, that's just not evidence. Sorry, bro. Like, it's just not evidence. You like my covers? I won both rounds against FDFE. Listen, rage quitting isn't winning, okay? When your only evidence is a 3,000-year-old book full of parables, that's not winning, okay? I hate to bring it to you, but in here you might think that is winning, but it's not. I'm so sorry. You get a bronze medal, okay? We'll give you the bronze medal. We'll give you a little trophy for participation, and then we'll send you on your way. Okay, you're nothing, King Clown. You're nothing.
It was absolutely perfectly pronounced. The shadows prove it is not real. You cannot have it like that from a real sun. Exactly. What happened to his black and blue coat? You can tell he's not even cold whatsoever.
Yeah, because there's no wind. When there's no wind and the sun is beating on you, guess what? They're not going to be affected by the cold that much. Like, until these people go to Antarctica and like see what it's like down there firsthand, then you don't have anything to say. You don't have anything to say.
Yeah, I noticed he blacked it out too, but I never saw the other angle. Good find, Nico. The BS shadows, like the staged moon landings, the footprints. Look for the footprints in the snow. Why did he walk 20 yards to go get snow when he's standing on snow? Antarctic trip drama. I was pulling it apart live on Duffy's channel. God bless you, Carrie. Go drink some more toilet water, says Jeremy.
This is where all the Glober shills hang out, says El Greco. No. A flurf mad about another flurf is a great thing. Oh shoot. No, this isn't. No, the Glober shills hang out at like other places. I don't know why there's 75 people here. I appreciate everyone who's watching. I really do. And feel free to hit that follow button too, or the sub button. That'd be great if you guys liked and subscribed. But I do appreciate everybody here. But yeah, no, I mean, I guess this is where they're hanging out tonight. Us globe shills. Is there any flurf? No, dihydrogen monoxide. No, there's never any flurf evidence, dude. The flurf evidence is this is the, hold on. You ready? I'm gonna get the flurf evidence. Don't mind my red shorts, okay? All right. You guys ready for the flurf evidence? Here it is. Here we go. This is it. Flurf evidence. The Bible. There it is. All the evidence. There's even pictures. There's even pictures of the sunset. Isn't that nice? Jesus. There it is. There's the flurf evidence. So dihydrogen monoxide, I hope that's sufficient for you. Are you going to be able to explain any of the evidence piling up against the hoax? The what evidence? You mean the misinterpretations of just nothing? Of you taking nothing and making it something in your head just to try and debunk reality? No, we're not going to be looking at that because there's nothing to look at. Like, explain. So let's continue. I can't even, my brain just shut off. Yeah, see, don't need to. Holy Bible. See, that's all it is. That's it.
Talks. Thank you, King Nico, says Joyce B.
King Clown.
Peter Pan says it's not going to work, LOL. Karen B lost her shit defending them and went apeshit to Dave when Sovereign Souls channel. Thank you. Jameson Reed says David Weiss is covering for Jaren and blaming the Globies for a big fraud. This was done when none of them documented their travels.
Remember,
right?
Hawkins, you got a ban button.
Know where they are.
Oh no. Nobody gets banned unless I see that someone needs to get banned.
We don't care. Nothing they do or say or prevent is valid and is going to pass off as anything but Mickey Mouse, Disney crap, right? Exactly. Money models his face and nose should be beat.
So God is nowhere. Those 70 participants, King Clown says that they are the setup crew for the Amazon studio or whatever it is with all the LED screens. So the racers weren't actually racers. They were put there to pretend to race but they were actually the builders of the studio. Duh. Doesn't that make sense?
Red. Damage control. They're not. There's no controlling this damage. I am.
There's no damage.
Annihilate.
This shot glass is cracked. Can't you see it? This shot glass is cracked. There's a crack right in the middle of it. Can't you see that there's a crack in it? This shot glass is cracked. That's how much sense this is making.
Hating this psyop. There's no putting it back together. There's no super
it's
glue in
cracked
the world
because I
that
say
can
it
fix
is.
This shit. It is over for you guys. It is over. We got the UK
King
in the
Clown.
house, level-headed. Welcome.
Oh, I should have put a freaking.
There was no win.
Oh, I should have put a crown on top of the. Oh, I should have put a crown on top of the clown hair.
Heard in microphone because they're in a stage. From the sky to the sides, everything is a stage
Yeah,
setting
it's a stage.
with LED lighting. So it's going to be hot in there. They can't put real snow in there because
Well,
the
thank
real
you,
snow
Zach
will
Ryan. I
melt
appreciate
under all
that.
the LED lights, which is why
Yeah,
they're
the
able
LED
to
lights,
take
guys.
Masonic checkerboard pictures with white skin, shirtless, black shirts, white skin, shirtless, black shirts.
Oh,
Look,
give me a break. Oh my God. Imagine reading into this shit that much that they think that hold on, I gotta pull up this picture, right? TFE group, oops, group photo. Let's see if it'll show up. No, of course it wouldn't. Actually, maybe it might be on the Final Experiment website. TheFinalExperiment.com. I wonder if there are any. Oh, they should put pictures and shit. Observations. No. I'll have to look for that photo.
Into everything. Salud.
But really, like, reading into shirtless black shirt, shirtless black shirt. Like, really?
Salud Mojo.
Like,
wow, get to listen to true delusional thinking. So
like, I went to the grocery store today to get some straws because we need like plastic straws, but they said that they were all out because King Clown over here grasped up all of them that they just ran out. That's how many straws King Clown over here is grasping at.
Still filter out all these
is on MC2's website
have been sent my way from the cabal and all these losers. Jesus is the word of God. They don't allow smoking or vaping at Union Glacier, so where were they? I'm not sure about that, but that.
Yet here we are with Witsit bringing a vape, and Jaren smoking a freaking blunt, like on Union Glacier. Like, oh no, they're not supposed to, but they fucking did. Oh no, that must mean that they didn't do it at all.
That's something to look into, says Kate Emma. Thank you. Yep, a flat earther, a supposed flat earther. So he's an actor playing the role of a flat earther, trying to deceive his own audience by faking his breath. I wonder why. And this is everything I said would happen, that these people were shills, and that when the time came, when they were ushering in the Antichrist, that they would try and destroy flat earth and the Holy Bible and ban it, right? Dylan, brother, Green Ranger, Dylan Green, Shalom, brother Nico. I think you're onto something big here, buddy. You know me. I crusaded with Dylan at the Ottawa trucker convoy.
I'm sure you
spent
did.
3 weeks there on the streets. It was amazing. So, yeah, we're definitely onto something here. This truth community's been a joke. This is all these characters. This is why people are turned off from truth, because they've been put there and it's been designed that way. But people would rather chop off their penis and take out their breast than wake up to flat earth because they got these gatekeepers in front of it. They're done. We're getting them out the way. We're burying you this year.
They'd rather go through a gender identity change than
love how people use
wait. So what he's saying is that these people would rather go through a gender identity conversion instead of believing in the flat earth. Like, hold on, first off, that just shows how stupid the flat earth is, okay? Secondly, those two things are completely unrelated. How can you get any more unrelated than that?
Christianity to be disrespectful, so this person's getting timed out. Ignore the trolls, they're not real people. About the shadows, they have a wide angle lens, so be careful when calling that out. But it's over for them. It's over for them. Here is something, a true, hey, get out of here. Wow, these people are terrified. Damage control. Send more trolls. Send more trolls. It's just the internet. In real life, I got a real army. You guys have got nothing. Good afternoon, Sue Polito. It's great to see you. Hope you're having a great holidays.
I'm just trying to find this picture.
Did anyone see Southern Lights on any stream from there? At that time at North, we did have Northern Lights. Listen, we've got video. So when they supposedly were recording this 24-hour fake sun, other people were recording the sun at the exact same time.
Yeah.
So it's not going to add up. Once I compile and get all the footage from every
you
nation.
Poor boy. Oh, you poor boy. Oh, that statement right there is not gonna age well. Oh, you poor boy. When they don't line up, I am going to expose them. Sorry, buddy. The only way they won't line up is if you lie.
And where the sun was exactly the same time that these guys were filming this crap, it's going to be over for them if it's not over already. His skin looks like it's late summer. There is no proof that they went anywhere.
Yeah, I can't find it.
No proof. So everything they
His
present
skin
to
looks
us,
like it's late summer. The sun is literally reflecting off of every single surface that there is. The snow is white. That is reflecting all of the sunlight back onto them, which is why they need to be wearing sunscreen, dude. Are you kidding me? Did that person actually say that? And then King Clown actually was like, oh yeah, that's right. What in the actual is going on here?
is nothing.
No, this is King Clown. Or Peasant Nico, if you will.
They just wasted their time proving nothing.
Yeah, you want proof of the flat earth? I got
let them
you.
get away with this. We're gonna crucify
Proof
them
of the
for
flat
this.
earth right here.
Trust
That's
me.
all you need.
Trust me. I'm gonna make
The
sure
Holy
it
Bible.
happens.
But it has to be one of the King James version. There's 3 versions of the King James Bible, but the one that's right is the one that's right, guys. Okay?
Section says El Greco.
The one
Thank
that's
you,
right is the one
Zane.
that's
Yeah.
right. This is
It's
the
done.
evidence that you need.
Total annihilation.
But
We're
only
gonna finish
the
them
right
off,
one.
Right? It's done. This is just the
Answer
finish.
Sean's question. I want to know the same thing. Wait, what is Sean's question? Is that to me?
Finish him
Was that
moment.
to me?
This is all it is.
David?
Finish him.
Davids?
TFE is done. Done, says Super Leader. I'm sorry I keep repeating the same words, but it's because we're on YouTube and a lot of my vocabulary and a lot of the words I like to use will get me instantly banned. So
Like the fact that you want to incite violence, King Clown? The fact that that you saying they're all done and they're being taken care of is that it?
I kind of end up repeating the same safe words multiple times because the
Not for
words
me.
I
Okay.
really want to say will get this video stripped off the internet and my whole channel.
That's my goal, King Clown. My goal tonight is to get your channel taken off of YouTube. No violence? Then what do you mean? Then how are you taking care of these people? What's your army for?
Otto says it was very difficult to watch your debate with FTFE or how his shit. Yeah, that's it. It was because he's a fool. And that's why I didn't.
Because you were being destroyed. Your people couldn't even watch you get destroyed because it hurt them so bad. All right, King Clown, you want to be on my channel? All right, let's see. I'm not set up for this though. All right, fine. All right. All right, here we go. Excuse me. Don't you be looking at my things. Don't look at my files. All right, let's see. Well, I gotta look up his email address. All right, I'm gonna send you a Zoom link. You ready, buddy? All right, enjoy the computer audio. Nobody look now. All right, I gotta look up your. I took a screenshot of your stream, so I could get the email address. Crusade. So his email address is Crusaders of the Resistance. Crusaders of the Resistance at. Did I spell it right? Nope. At gmail.com. And then what you can do is you can come in and you can explain what you mean by not using any violence. Plastic straws, you bastard. No one would be ashamed. Technically, it was summer. You're right. It was summer. All right, let's see if he takes it. All right, King. All right, King Clown. I'll jump on quick. All right. All right, he's gonna jump on, guys. Let's go. Let's go into interview mode. All right, we've just seen two of me. All right, one completely washed out because of my lights. I can't adjust the lighting on them. All right, here we go. I challenge you to a debate. I'm sure that Michael, I would love to host that. I would 100% host a debate between you and I'll ask him when he comes on. Explain what a green screen is for the poor guy. Well, maybe he'll have some stuff ready to go, right? Maybe he'll have like some explanations, like with the whole. This is what I want him to explain. I want him to explain how it's feasible for them to set up an entire studio, and then not have any of them realize that they're going into a studio. I really want to. The lisp training was to gain pity. It would be really fun is adding Sean Hawkins. Should I bamboozle? Should we bamboozle? Is Nico one of the 20 smartest people in the world on the globe? Here you go, Sean. You can come in too. You'll say it's because they have unlimited money, but they don't. They don't. Did I not send it to the? Hold on. Crusader? No, it went. It the Crusaders of the Resistance at gmail.com. Why isn't he coming in? Oh, my kitty. My kitty cat's behind me. Crusaders of the Resistance. Yeah, I did it. I just sent it to the right one. I sent it to the right email address. Nico, where are you? Get the ALE people on to challenge Nico's claims. Dude, that would be so sick if I could get some employees from ALE. That'd be nutsos. Tech is hard for flarps. Yeah, it really is. Did you see what he was taking screen captures of? Destroy him, and tomorrow on his live, if he has a channel, he will just say how bad he destroyed you and that you were done. Yo, here we go. Here we go. Yo, what's up?
Hi. Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right. I was just surprised to see that you did the show without emailing me and inviting me on.
Well, you said that you wouldn't be on if it was a hit piece. And that's what
I
this
wanted you
is.
to tell me what it was about. I didn't say I wouldn't come on. I don't care if you're going to try and throw some shade at me. I can defend myself. I'm a big boy.
All right. You're a big boy. All right. So what? There's lots of questions that I have. Okay, and I need you to, since you're here. Hold on, let me get you centered a little bit here. Fuck it. I'm not gonna. Okay, whatever. Actually, let me put you over here. All right, perfect. You look good. All right, so what the fuck, dude? How do you explain how they set an entire studio up in Antarctica? Please tell me. You do believe that they're in Antarctica, right?
Not entirely. They were at somewhere that, there's nothing. So the initial footage that Jaren showed from the GoPro of them being on a plane and landing somewhere could be, just the outskirts of the ice ring, right? They could have really landed at Union Glacier Camp. which the footage shows, and you can hear from the microphone. It's very windy, there's very windy. So there's 2 separate settings where the filming was done. And in some footage, you can see the camp, you can hear the wind blowing and things look kind of legit. And then there's another setting where everything's just studio sound quality is perfect, no wind. It just looks like a cartoon. The background, it's so like HD or 4K, 8K, whatever they're projecting off of those screens, right? So I'm convinced it's definitely screens because of what they captured. A 24-hour sun encircling Antarctica is just impossible.
So, okay. Oh my God. All right. So that's a lot to unpack because so can you tell me why you think that weather can't change?
Well, Antarctica, we were all brought up in the school system. A lot of us, we were taught that Antarctica was the most desolate, most dangerous climate on Earth, and it's, we were told things, and what we saw from this footage just pretty much contradicts everything. I've seen other channels of people that do work at bases and stations at Antarctica, and it's always cloudy there. It's always snowing or windy. The settings, it just doesn't add up. From where they were and how perfect the weather was, it looked more like a holiday destination than the dangerous Antarctica we've all been told is pointless trying to get to. And it's just, that's why they got the treaty banning people from traveling there.
So it objectively is dangerous traveling through Antarctica. Like that's just it's objectively true. And even in Antarctica, they are subject to nice weather. Is that not true? Or is there some kind of evidence that you can provide to me that says there's always going to be windy, snowing in a desolate area? And it is desolate. It is desolate. There's no resources there at all.
So this time of the year where the sun is encircling the Tropic of Capricorn, right? In the winter months, where it's going to encircle it, but it's going to be warm at like midday when the sun is there. So that's going to be their summer, but it's going to set and it's going to go away. It's not going to remain 24-hour sun. It just, because that honestly does blow the biblical cosmology model of flat Earth. It destroys it, but we know that can't be destroyed, which is why I stood up immediately to defend it and say, no, I trust the word of God. These men must be lying. And so I looked into it, and it wasn't too long to figure out all the devices or the technology that could be used to pull this off.
Okay, so you went with a predetermined conclusion, which is the flat Earth, the AE map is the correct one, and now you're going backwards and basically just finding things that would support that. So would you ever consider going south of or going to the Tropic of Capricorn and seeing the 24-hour sun in Antarctica?
I'd go as south as Argentina and Chile.
Why?
Because I know for a fact I am not going to be allowed to step foot anywhere close to Antarctica. It doesn't work that way. They have an Antarctic treaty. There's a lengthy process to apply to go there. You have to have a scientific reasoning that they agree with for you to even get close. It's a process. And considering who I am, I have no Masonic connections. I'm a Christian. They know I'm a flat earther, biblical cosmologist. And if I know, and if they know that I'm out there to try and expose what they're hiding, they're not going to let people like me there because they're guarding something and keeping it hidden.
You don't think that would be because you're a liability, and it would get it would get them into a lot of trouble with their insurance?
No, I don't think it has anything to do with that. I think it's more about the information, the belief system of the world, just the clamp down on and control on people's minds, and that would honestly change everything. You know, governments won't be able to tax people anymore for this land because we'd realize this is God's earth, not the government's.
So I don't. Okay, When so at what point?
Wait.
Yeah.
Sorry, because I started your live late, right? So I know you were going through some of the videos.
Yeah.
Which one did you go through and were able to like dispute or refute? Like, was there anything?
So I was working on how you just keep repeating that Witsit faked the breath, and which somehow. So okay, can we just agree on one thing here? Witsit is a liar. Can we just agree with that?
After seeing what we've seen, that's very deceptive and uncalled for. There was no need to do that, but he definitely showed that he's very capable of liar, and he does it effortlessly.
Yeah, he does, because he's been doing it for as long as he's been promoting the flat Earth and the geocentric model. So yes, he is a liar. He's been lying his entire YouTube career. So what I guess I'm trying to figure out what would make this any different with him faking his breath. He has a following to adhere to, right? Like, he has his followers. They expect something. He even said, "Oh, I knew you guys were going to bring this up," so he fakes it. Let's say he does fake it. Like,
and after what we've been able to expose and showcase from the footage that the final experiment have posted, like, it's not doctored or AI, like, we've got it from their videos and we're able to see the deception. So Austin Witsit, yeah, he has a following he needs to please, and they're honestly crushed and upset right now. And I've seen a lot of the comments. A lot of people did trust and believe in him, and he's gone and let them all down with this incident.
With the truth.
And yeah.
Okay, I'm glad you agree with that. So the truth of the matter is, right there, I mean, with the terabytes of data that's being released or trickled out, right? Because that's a lot of video. Now, actually, you know what? Since I have you, there was one thing that you said, that once that there are people taking footage of the sun at the same, like, all over the world at the same time that they were taking footage of the sun down in Antarctica. And you said that once those videos come out and they're compared, that'll expose them. So what happens when that doesn't expose them? Are you going to doctor it so it does work in you?
I can tell now that there's so many holes in this thing, and it seems like they don't care, because they know that something big is going to happen in the world, that they'll get away with it because something bigger is going to come to distract, right? So I feel like they were banking on having more time to get away with this and have people caught up on the green screen thing and that kind of slip ups that I said that they purposely did to help buy time. But now, because we've brought up the Mandalorian's volume, virtual studio, and augmented reality, we just went over a video today looking at the 360 footage of the snow that looks 3D printed, and people were walking over it, and it did not change one bit. I know it's
so,
it's
you went over that yesterday too. Like what I'm waiting for is the piles of evidence against the validity of this experiment that you keep saying, because all you're saying is just see, look at this, it shouldn't do that. See, look at this, you shouldn't do that. But with no actual physical evidence or any kind of video forensics background at all. So who are you to say what should and shouldn't be happening?
Well, this all kicked off from the first video I watched last week, was the short 50-second video of the time lapse, right? And I instantly just said, this is BS. I watched it a couple
of course
of
you
times.
said it was BS because it didn't.
I just started to see it without any forensics, without any keying out or switching down the contrast or anything. I just saw it for what it was. And this is how we're here now, and other people looked into it, and that's it. It's starting to get picked apart. People have messaged me and says, I have footage of the sun at this time and this hour while this was taking place, and we're just trying to figure out the timing, because obviously they have a 24-hour time lapse, and it's not going to make sense. And they know by the time we figure it out, it could take a while, but thankfully we might not even need that because of all the other stuff that's popping up and mounting against them.
I mean, so this brings me to a point, right? If you want to find something, you will find it, right? If I want to find a crack in this glass, I could probably find it. Okay. Like it's reality isn't always what we think it is. Okay, what you believe that this right here, I actually don't even know which version of the Bible this is, right? But you believe that this is all the evidence that you need for proving that what was physically seen in person by multiple people and documented every second of the trip. You say that book debunks all of reality.
The Bible has not failed me once. I only wish I found it and trusted in it a lot earlier in life, but I'm glad I have it now, and I'm definitely trusting it with this scenario for sure.
And I mean, you know what, that and that's fine. Okay,
and that it is fine, but why it shouldn't be such a big deal to have, if you're doing something, they should know it was going to be challenged. So that should have been a given, that no matter what they do, they've been planning it for months, if not a year or not. So
a year, yeah. So sorry, go ahead.
They definitely should be welcome into the challenge, especially if they're authentic about everything. It should be easy for them to say, okay, challenge us, here you go. And they should be able to silence me, but I haven't been silenced yet.
Well, we're working on it, right? Because you can't silence ignorance, okay? You can't silence someone who says anything that you say is automatically wrong, and I'm going to make up a reason why. So you can't silence that, right? You cannot silence what you're doing, because what you're doing is just pure ignorance. It is pure. This is something that I don't like, so therefore it doesn't exist and it was faked. This is what our community has been trained to do after the deception of NASA. So we've been picking apart NASA and everything they've given us for 50 years. What about the 91 other space agencies there are? Yeah, you've seen the Indian Space Agency and the footage of them landing on the South Pole of the moon. Ridiculous. No one's buying that stuff. Well, it's not footage. It's a computer image based off of data. Okay, but it's 2024. It doesn't need to look like Atari or Galaga from the 80s. They didn't have the Pixar, the money to pay Pixar to animate this for them. Like, it wasn't meant to look real. It was meant to it was a cheap way to show what the data was showing to the public, and not convincing people with that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So you don't have to convince. Like if the data doesn't convince you, then what is going to convince you? Like other than flashy pictures and pop-up books. It's like I just don't understand. Look at NASA, for example. NASA still can't provide us a 4K, even just a GoPro camera footage of the entire Earth in motion in space. But all we keep getting, right? China does that for us. All we keep getting is a little corner of the Earth and the astronauts and the ISS all in the frame. You know what I mean? So we've seen the same shot time and time again. We want to see the Earth spinning with some 1080p. Doesn't even have to be 4K. Just give us a 1080p quality footage of the entire Earth doing this orbit with all the oceans doing their waves, with a plane flying upside down in Australia. We want to see all of that. We can. It's China has a satellite out there that literally takes a picture of is a geostationary satellite that literally takes a picture of the entire globe every 10 minutes. Did you know that? Yeah, we keep hearing about these composite pictures being taken. It's not a composite picture. It is a photograph. They stitch it together for this composite because the world is, I guess, so big that no earthly camera could. But yeah, they can take pictures of planets and other galaxies light years away, right? So we can't get pictures of our own Earth or a video, but we can get videos of nebulas across the galaxy. Well, I mean, it's data, but whatever. So what we're seeing with that is with the telescopes that are specifically designed to see that far away, right, in detail. That's what they are. They're specifically designed to see that far away. Imagine if you zoomed in your iPhone camera, right? If you zoomed it in all the way to your door, okay? And then you're like, oh, but I want to take a picture of this. Oh, all I see are freaking pixels, right? Because I'm completely zoomed in. Like, do you understand how that works? Like these lenses, these cameras are specifically designed to see out there. Okay,
So
they're not designed to be then turned to the Earth and then take a close up picture of the Earth. That's not how that works.
So did you go over the snow video yet? So
No.
we agreed. So did you show the viewers the Witsit doing the vaping session?
Oh yeah. So yes, I started to go over that, and so my point on that is, so what if he faked his breath? That doesn't invalidate the fact that they took a 24-hour sun time lapse, and that is all documented. Him faking his breath does not change anything about what they were there to do. Change my mind.
Wow, so that's an interesting way to put it. So does it depend?
It's completely.
So for you, does it depend on the lie? Does it have a certain point of magnitude where you'll be like, oh, you're not allowed to get away with that lie, but a lie such as vaping and faking breath is okay to get away with? So where's the cutoff point for the lie? So say if NASA said, oh, we lied about the footage, we actually did film it in a Hollywood basement, but Earth's really a globe, but we had to do that because of the technology at the time. So would you accept that lie and be like, okay, I understand you had to do what you had to do, but you know what I mean? Like, exactly.
No, that is not analogous. Okay, him taking a hit from his vape has nothing to do with. And this is speculation, Nico. This we don't even know what happened. Jaren even said that wasn't faked, right? And he was there. He was there to see it. And so saying that he even did that is speculation. I'm going with the belief that you have that maybe he did, right? Blowing smoke from a vape does not discredit everybody else who was there and prove that the Earth is that the sun is spinning around the Earth. I mean, not that. I mean that there's a 24-hour sun. Sorry, that it has nothing. It's not analogous. There's no comparison. There's none at all. So
did you want to go over the snow footprint video that's going around everywhere now?
Dude, the snow is so packed. The snow is so cold. It's basically ice. So what kind of footprint do you expect? That's not what kind of track do you expect that's not going to be left by a vehicle? Because that's all you see is vehicle tracks.
Oh, I'm pretty used to snow and ice and slush and how it reacts to certain weather.
There's no slush in Antarctica. So
for those weather conditions with a clear blue sky and a 24-hour sun, and it was plus, I don't think it was in the minus. I'm not saying it was fresh snow, and as soon as they walk on it, it would like leave a mark of their footprint. Let's just say if it was rock solid and ice and compressed there, even still walking over it would change something. It's ice. It still moves about. It's not just going to be frozen solid there that they, otherwise they'd be sliding on it and having difficulty walking. So it wasn't complete solid frozen ice, because then it would have been a lot more difficult to walk. And it wasn't completely soft, fresh, slushy, because obviously it wasn't. So it was somewhere in the middle, but no matter which form that the snow or the ice or the slush was in, it should still react and be moved by people walking over it, driving over it, pulling tables and tripods over it. And we have the 360 cam, and we zoomed right in, and everyone's seeing it for what it is. And I'm not forcing them to think like me. Everyone can use their own discernment. I just present the information, tell them what I think it is, and everyone's like either yes or no, and that's it. That's where we're at. And it seems like we're getting a lot more people seeing it for what it is and leaning more towards, oh, this looks like some kind of NASA Disney manipulation. Why would they want to do this? And I'm telling them exactly why. It's because they want to change the belief system and make sure people are not believing in Jesus during these end times, especially as the Antichrist is about to be ushered in and crowned.
I got a few questions on that, but let's go back. So with the whole snow thing, right? Have you ever seen Antarctic snow? Have you manipulated Antarctic snow?
No, I'm in the north pretty much here in Canada, so we see that kind of snow and ice. for like 8 months of the year sometimes. So yeah.
So how do you know it's that kind of snow and ice when you're at the pole? Have you
I've
been to
never
the North
seen
Pole?
snow and ice the way these videos are portraying snow and ice and in Antarctica. So it's snow and ice I'd never seen before. And I've been around snow and ice for 30 years, and I don't think just because it's Antarctica, it's
Mhm.
going to have some kind of different type of snow and ice and slush because it's where it supposedly is in the south of the world.
So if it never gets warm enough to ever even begin to melt the ice or the snow, then how can you say that your experience with snow and ice is the same?
Well, and again, but look at the video, back to the Austin Whitsitt. He actually, so if it was so hard and ice, how come he had to walk over and pick up looks like what looked like fresh snow? So how you can't have fresh snow and hard ice, compact snow all at the same time. So there was definitely two different settings and
You just
substances.
wait. You just said that you know snow, but you can't have these two different kinds of snow at the same time. Why?
Oh yeah, unless when it's snowing. So why? But where the setting where they were in the supposed studio, they were standing on something that looked like it could have been augmented reality. It's hard to tell now with all this technology coming off the bookshelves so fast now, right? But not all of it was compressed because obviously someone said they wanted to see snow, so he walked and picked up some. So that's kind of confusing. So was there fresh snow or was it all ice? Or where did that fresh snow come from and why, so.
Well, you see where it was more fresh, because to the left of where he grabbed the snow from, it was clearly run over by some kind of a vehicle leaving tracks and disturbing the snow. Like, you can see that very clearly, and that's what differentiated the different areas of the snow that they were.
And people have already looked at the tracks and kind of like recognize the tracks don't look like anything they've ever seen before from any vehicle or Caterpillar with those kind of tracks. So it's being looked into. Nothing is adding up. There's so many holes. People have done the forensic analysis on the footage and seen that there's definitely two different things. Like, it doesn't blend the way it should be. Yeah, I know that the ground is different to the sky, but it shouldn't be forensically noticeably different, like two different settings and types of everything. So
the sky shouldn't look different from the ground, but it should look different from the ground. What the fuck did you just say? Well, I'm going to give you the opportunity to explain that a little bit better.
Again, through the forensics that's been brought to my attention. So I've showed it on my videos in the last couple of days. I think it was just yesterday. People can see the way the forensic analysis shows what reveals to be the consistency of LED, LCD screens, as opposed to, the ground and people and real life. You can see the difference and you can see the separation. You can see that they're in a synthetic environment, right?
Yeah, hold on. I think I got.
Give me a sec. I just need to go get some water.
All right. Tune, I sent you an invite, a Zoom invite. If you want to hop on, dude. If you want to hop on, it's in Discord. If you want to hop onto it, like, I would love for you to come on and tell him that, because you live in freaking Minnesota, like, snow and different types of snow. I would love for you to explain to him how different Antarctic snow is versus the northern, like, up here, because he's in Canada. So Tune, if you're still here, man, I would love for you to hop in. Can't join at the moment. All right, no problem, Tune. I appreciate you being here, though. This is fucking amazing. A giant gelatinous dome. Oh man. I just don't know, man. Here, let me, like, this is so freaking ridiculous. Like he is so like this is not how you do science. Okay, hold on. He's back. All right. All right. Welcome back, sir.
Thank you. Yeah.
What kind of camera do you use, by the way?
It's a Canon EOS 5D Mark IV I have set up here with a 24 by 70 mil lens.
Yeah. I'm, as you can see, I'm using the Elgato face cam, so I'm completely washed out. So I'm not really this this reflective.
Oh, okay. No, you just got too much light shining on you.
Yeah, I can't. So
direct lighting.
I got a new router, and the Elgato key lights don't work with the new router. So I actually have to. So I can't actually like adjust the brightness. So like they're just as bright as the fucking sun. So all right. So let's go back a little bit. You said that it is the coming of the end of times. Is there a timeline on that?
Yeah, I feel like we're in the book of Revelation, during the time just about tribulation, where Satan will come or the Antichrist will rule for 3.5 years. Well, he's going to rule for 7, but he won't show himself to great tribulation. So I believe we're definitely very close at the beginning, during the middle of this tribulation, but it's everything that's happening in the world today, especially this TFE psyop, all plays a part in the book of Revelation for this deception, for people. Like, we're at the time where people are about to take the mark of the beast. This is where we're at.
So, okay. So you said that the Antichrist is about to be crowned. I feel like I know who you're talking about, but would you be able to say who it was based off of initials?
So with the rise, so the timing of this. So again, NASA, the moon landing was July 20th, 1969. 666 months later to the day brings us to January 20th, 2025. That is exactly 666 month time frame from Neil Armstrong stepping foot on the moon till January 20th. And that happens to be inauguration day for USA, for the next president, right? Or for the president-elect, who's supposedly Trump. I'm not saying Trump is the Antichrist. I'm saying he's one of the soldiers that will usher in the Antichrist. I would more likely say that Barack Obama was the top Antichrist charismatic leader, but it's going to be all of them right now. Like the Pope is just opening a bunch of portals. He opened up a portal in a prison today that's never been done before. So an AI has gone AGI, so artificial general intelligence. It's things are stepping up.
It's generational.
But it's definitely, these are all the tools that will dominate the new world order. This is what the new world order needs, right? That's going to be dominating that this Antichrist will need, with its drones, with its facial recognition, with its capabilities of 15-minute cities, with autonomous driving. Like, people won't be driving. Everything's going to be controlled and handled by AI.
Yeah, it's got to get regulated, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, we can go on about AI later, but yeah, no, it you know what? Without AI, I wouldn't have the job I have now. So, but anywho, so okay, so that's good to know. Is that that you know the Antichrist is going to be ushered in starting January 20th. So question, where in the Bible does it mention America's capitalist government, or our government structure at all?
It just says there'll be rumors of wars, right? False prophets will rise, posing as Christians, but are not. So it's all there, and not just the book of Revelations and the book of Matthew, Timothy. It's explained in there many times. It doesn't word for word say all the American government, the Canadian government, but it's there under the same labeling as what was portrayed as government back then, right? So obviously the labels for these entities have changed over the time, but it's still the same Babylonian system. It's still the same following of the pagan religions from Babylon. from Nimrod, from Semiramis, from Tammuz, right?
So okay, yeah, I got you, but I still don't. I just don't understand what the correlation is between the moon landing and well, the first moon landing, but there were several moon landings.
Okay, I can tell you.
Yeah.
So there was still a strong belief in flat Earth and the firmament. I grew up with my dad's encyclopedia books, right, that he grew up on, and they were dated like 1956 or something.
Don't lie.
I had those.
Are you gonna lie to me right now?
I had A for Antarctica, and in those encyclopedias, it spoke of the dome, right? So I technically have always been a flat earther, but I didn't understand that back then. But I always remembered being confused by this dome passage in the 1956 encyclopedias for Antarctica.
Don't personalize it.
So
So
people believe that. I was just a kid in the 80s seeing that. So people actually believe that. So NASA was created to destroy that belief system. And they knew that it was tried before because Nimrod tried to destroy the firmament physically and break into heaven and wage war with God. But God foiled that plan. And they obviously, the Babylonians know they got to find another way to take people's minds and hearts away from God. So NASA was created with the help of all these satanic magicians like Walt Disney, Jack Parsons, Aleister Crowley, right? Were all part of the founding of NASA.
Yeah, I know exactly. Okay, so I see what you're doing here. You're good.
So
this is where I'm going to talk now. Okay, you're good. Okay, what you're taking is memes and things that other people have said and personalizing them as if you experienced these things. Okay, there's a meme going around saying that in a Britannica, which it wasn't Britannica, by the way, old encyclopedia, right? It says that a dome that was 2.5 miles high, or 13,000 meters, or whatever.
13,000. That's the number.
Yeah, exactly. You know how I found out about this? Yep. It was by a meme. Okay. And what the actual meaning of a dome was a geological structure. It was a mountain that was 2.5 miles high.
Formation of ice is now the cover story for that passage.
It's not a cover story. It's back then a dome. If you look up what dome meant, okay, is an ice dome or swelling. If you look it up, what it meant back then, it would say exactly an ice dome or swelling of a geological structure. Okay, so that's what it meant by dome. Okay, if you're gonna tell me that the dome was 2.5 miles high from this point in Antarctica, then you're full of shit. Okay, and for you to say that, oh, my father had this encyclopedia, I'm calling you out on that. No, you're a salesman and you're selling this idea that oh, this happened to me personally. I did the same thing when I was in sales. Oh, my grandmother uses this computer. She fucking loves it. No, my grandmother is dead. She's been dead for 10 years. No, she doesn't use this computer. No, she doesn't love it. Okay, so I've worked in sales before. I see what you're doing. Okay, and what was the second thing that you brought up? Because that one really pissed me off. I had to bring that up.
Back to NASA and how they removed the firmament by using psychological warfare as opposed to physically destroying it and removing it. So the whole Apollo missions and all the footage of them shooting a rocket through the atmosphere, the sky, is what instantly made people realize, oh, there's nothing there. Oh, God isn't directly above us. That's not heaven directly above us, even though it really is. So they found other ways to sway the belief system, to remove God and put him wherever what they wanted to in this supposed endless universe that just goes on and on for light years, right? So it's just, I remember growing up being like, so I believe in God, but it's like, where could he be? Like, why would he create us and then disappear across the endless universe? But really, that's not the truth. It's because he is there. He's never left. The firmament was not removed. It's right above us, and God sits on his throne right there. He is as close as just up there above us. And that's why they had to create these missions to pretty much crush that belief system and remove it so Satan can waltz in and have everyone start worshiping him and doing satanic crap, right? To get us to the point that we're at now.
So So I'm a God-fearing Christian, okay? And I believe that the Earth is a globe, obviously. I believe that space exists, and I don't believe I haven't seen Satan in my belief system. I see God and what he's capable of doing. So how are my beliefs lining up with Satanism?
Then maybe, you know, the Bible also speaks of there were people that would say they're Christian, but really they're lukewarm and they don't know the word of God. You know, maybe, you know, there's a lot of Christians that became lukewarm because they put their trust in pastors in a church, because like, where else is there? Yeah, they might read the Bible, or they grew up in the church, went to Sunday school, sang in the choir. You know, it's kind of the way it is, or people don't know any better or any other way to worship God or pray without going to church. And you know, that whole feeling and that whole ritual of, oh, I need to go pray and get blessed by God, that you have to go to this place and have this Masonic pastor with a collar on and to do something like all that kind of stuff is very ritualistic. And I caught on to that immediately. Actually, I've never been a church going Christian.
Okay. Question. What is a Freemason?
The Freemasons are what used to be the Knights Templar. They were missionaries that worshipped the Baphomet and Satan, and they've just gone through name changes over the centuries. People like to look at them and think of them as, oh, they're just, you know, a club for men, old guys that just want to better themselves in society and donate to Christmas parades every year. No, that's just the cover. A lot of videos have been coming out and information regarding Freemasons and what they really believe and worship. Every Mason I've ever spoken to believes that they are either equal to or above Jesus Christ. They were like, oh, Jesus was just a Freemason. So that whole thing, joining a lodge and becoming a Freemason, is like joining a coven and becoming a witch. The first thing you have to do is renounce Jesus Christ. So that's how you know it's a cult and some kind of satanic religion, is that if you have to join it and the first thing you do is renounce Jesus, that's weird, right? So
I know real Masons. I actually you know, I met with a bunch of them because I was hired to get this investigate their lodge for ghosts. Okay, so with it do you believe in ghosts?
Demons?
No,
Demons?
ghosts. Just ghosts, like spirits that are lingering.
No, I believe in the fallen angel demons. I actually did a very thorough research on magic, on the works of Franz Barden, the initiation into Hermetics. I know all the stuff. I know what goes on. I actually, you know, I practiced magic and did some of these rituals to see for myself, and I repented. I don't touch that stuff anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's teetering, bro.
Yeah, so I looked into it, and once I saw that it was all demonic and satanic and it just reeked of Aleister Crowley, I was like, whoa, this magic business is dark evil. It's there's no such thing as good or white magic. It's all black evil crap. And I think CERN just discovered magic this week too.
All right,
the large hadron collider.
So, question: Why in the temple that I went to were there Bibles everywhere, and there was an open Bible on the pedestal in the ritual room? Why would there be a Bible if they find themselves higher than Jesus?
Because that's what's under attack, is Jesus Christ. They obviously use the Bible. They have their Masonic Bible, and Satan knows the Bible better than anyone. And as you can see through all the deceptions, he does play by the book perfectly, right? So that's how you know that the Bible is the truth. And he can't just destroy the word. He's using all these crafty, deceptive ways to make people destroy it for him. So with all these videos, like 24-hour sun in Antarctica, people are like, oh my God, the Bible's just a book, and then they'll just toss it away, right? Because science supposedly proves it wrong and contradicts God's word. So that's very dangerous. And I'm here to say that no, science was invented to purposely and trickfully disprove the Bible.
All right. So with that being believed, what are your plans to what are your plans to do with the army that you're raising?
Well, it's not my army, it's Jesus's army.
Okay.
And I always told God that if you ever give me the chance, and I will prove myself and to put me in charge of this army, and I will lead it to where it needs to be led, and I will prove to whoever needs to be proved to that you are a real Father, and everyone needs to repent and submit to Jesus and come home. So yeah, there is God's army, and I'm definitely trying to prove to him that I'm worthy enough to lead it through these end times of tribulation and trials. So yeah, if it's given to me, I won't waste the opportunity, and I will expose all evil.
All right, cool. Well, Nico, I was a little abrasive, right? Because I'm concerned that that this army that you're bringing up is in the way that you're going to deal with these people is
the spiritual warfare. There's no physical anything like that whole physical war stuff. Like there's no one's gonna fight. I'll probably never meet or see any of these people, but it will be done through the same means that the war has been put on us, through media, through all this hypnotizing crap that we've been like. I'm gonna make sure people break out through the spell, and then that's how it's gonna go, right?
So how are you going to instill fear in MC Toon specifically? Because you said that he's gonna be shaken. He's gonna be fearful of you.
Well, he's on record many times, many videos, months apart, saying that he wants to disprove the Bible. And after the hoax for the TFB was trying to celebrate and get overly cocky that yes, Christians, he basically called me out and says, you guys are believing in a fairy tale book. We just proved it wrong. So what are you gonna do, biblical cosmologists? I'm like, whoa. So they're definitely after the Bible. They want to get rid of it, and that's not going anywhere. So MC Toon, basically it's just, you've seen everything I've had to share. You see what people are responding and how they're responding to it, and where the belief system, and yeah, I'm not looking like the crazy psycho schizophrenic that they're all trying to make me look like. So it's not working out for them. The debates, like what could I do? I already went 2 nights in a row with FTFE, right? And look how that worked out for him. I came off great, right? So again, I can prove and show the holes in the operation. They need to prove that they were there. They need to prove that the snow was real, that they got a lot to prove with the amount, like the stuff is piling up against them. And so they're moving pretty slow with this.
So just letting you know, I have Toon in my chat right now, and he's saying that you're lying, that he never said any such thing.
About disproving the Bible, he proved the Bible wrong. He says that Christians need to let go of this fairy tale book.
So do you have the video of him saying that?
I'm pretty sure.
Because with a claim like that, you'd have to have something like that queued up.
Okay. Give me a second. Let me just see if I can get a quick Google search and find that such video. Yeah, definitely. I found multiple videos of him attacking the AE map, the Bible, calling us.
Well, we can attack the, you can still believe in the Bible and still attack the AE map, because it's so the AE map is a projection of the globe. Like you have to understand that.
Says the Earth is flat. Nathan Roberts is one of these flat earthers. He compiled a list a few years ago of 200.
Sorry, I'm just going through some videos here. I believe one of them had to have been a TikTok or something. Proof. So yeah, I just would like to ask each and every one of them, because there's so much stuff on all of them, from Jaren to McToon to Will Duffy. It's like, what is everyone's issue with Jesus Christ? How come there wasn't no real Christians that were able to go on this trip? How come everyone that went has been on record blaspheming the Lord and the Holy Bible?
So hold on, I actually, you won't believe it, my Bible actually has pictures in it. So let me actually, I've never actually looked at these pictures, so let me just see what they are. All right. Okay, there's Jesus being born. There's Jesus being baptized, or baptizing Jonathan. Sorry, my bad. Jesus blessing the children. Jesus cleanses the temple. Peter's denial. Jesus' crucifixion. Jerusalem. Bethlehem. Let's see. Oh, here's a map. The Holy Land. Oh, Galilee and Samaria. Okay. All right. Well, this being like a picture Bible, I was kind of hoping that I would see the AE map in there. Is there? Can you show me where the AE map is in the Bible?
Genesis.
Genesis has the AE map.
It describes it perfectly. Yes.
It says that there's a ice wall of Antarctica around the edges.
Oh, it says there's two lights, two luminaries, equal. A lesser one to rule the night, a greater one to rule the day. It says that there's a firmament that separates the waters above from the waters below. So there is something firm in the sky that's separating water above it. So it's not something like an atmosphere that you can push rockets through, because there's water up there. It would come down. So there is something in our skies called the firmament that is separating the waters above from the waters below.
So what does it say about the ice wall?
It doesn't need to say anything about an ice wall, because Antarctica wasn't an ice wall back then. It actually did flourish with green land at one point before the flood.
Can you quantify that? Can you tell me where it says Antarctica was flourished with green land?
You already know that. It doesn't say that in the Bible.
Okay, so then how did you get? So if my point is, if you're going to take the Bible literally for everything that it says, right, and that the AE map is the Bible, then you're lying, right? You are lying about that. Like, so you can't say that the AE map is the Bible. All it says is there's a firmament. If you have one singular version of the Bible.
Okay. Let me rephrase that.
Okay.
The AE map is not the Bible. The AE map was, scientifically proven as it is, and it was obviously taken by the Masons at that time that were able to travel and be able to map out the world at the time. And what they mapped out pretty much matched the Bible, right? It didn't map out as the globe Earth, right? So,
I actually have what was mapped out in the Bible, and it's right here. Right? Galilee and we have Samaria, we have Judea. Like, we have the whole map right here that is the Bible. It's basically Middle Earth. Right? It's the map of Middle Earth. Like, this is what the Bible is. Where's the rest of the earth? Where's Antarctica? Where's the United States? Where's Canada? Where's the North Pole? This is the entirety of the Bible takes place in this area. Like,
and what is that? That's modern day Middle East? Africa,
no, this is the Holy Land. I'll send you, you know what? I'll take a picture and I'll email it to you.
Right. I'm still trying to just go through something here, find some footage. I know I posted it in one. Okay, let me just go to one of my videos. I know it's posted in there. I'm just having a hard time finding everything. And again, this is not a personal attack on the people that are involved, because I honestly don't know them. I never knew who Will Duffy or MC2. I knew who Jaren is because I'm a flat earther, right? So I knew about them, but I was never convinced by Jaren. I never knew who Austin was. So this is not personal. What is personal is the experiment and the results that they supposedly came back with, which is what I'm saying. I'm refuting and saying that those results are fabricated, and here's how they could have been fabricated. I've showed how in the footage. I said, look, this goes along with the fabrication that I described that says that this was a hoax to create something under deception to pass off as true, so people that believed in a certain something would no longer believe, which I find very dangerous and a personal attack on myself, right?
Yeah. I mean, you
spiritually,
you
obviously they're not personally attacking me.
Well, you open yourself up to
the
that.
belief system, right?
So are you still looking up where Toon said all those things?
Yeah. I'm just going to one of my videos. I'm going to skim through it and try and bring it up. But yeah, go ahead. Don't let me stop you.
Oh no, I'm waiting.
Oh, okay.
I got nothing. We're just waiting on these videos where Toon said that he was attacking the Bible. Because as far as I understand, Toon and I actually have matching beliefs. Okay,
yeah.
So we both believe there's a God. So I'm just waiting for, because I mean, for Toon to say the things that you're saying, I mean, that would mean that, you know.
Well, I'm surprised you find it alarming, because he said it many times. It's not that bad, but it kind of is, considering he's a part of this experiment to be on record to say, oh, the AE map's not real, the Bible's not real before the trip, and then during and after the trip come out and be like, oh, I just proved the Bible wrong. The AE map is dead. I was like, whoa.
The AE map is dead, but he never said anything about the Bible. So what I'm gathering here,
I'll find
is that you're inserting things that you're interpreting, right? Because the AE map, we just concluded that the AE map is not in the Bible. Okay, like that is a conclusive fact.
But it's the best representation of what the Bible describes in Genesis, and the fact that science was able to map that out before NASA deception goes to show that the Bible is the truth.
Yeah, Toon
because that again, map, Toon is it proves, because obviously it's not just the shape of the world, it proves that there's the lights, the sun and the moon, they're the ones that are small, local, and move around the earth, just as the Bible says. So that's the big giveaway there.
Yeah,
they did not like that, which is why they had to change it.
So the AE map is a modern thing. You know that, right? So the Gleason map and the AE map. Let's see. Let's do a little. You know what? Let's. I have someone I want to bring on here. Don't worry, it's not an actual person. Hold on. Hey Maple, real quick question. I'm streaming here with King Nico on Zoom here. Can you tell me when the azimuthal equidistant map was created?
Sure thing, Mike. The azimuthal equidistant map has been around for quite some time. It's actually an ancient map projection, but it was formally described by the Greek mathematician and geographer Claudius Ptolemy in the 2nd century AD. It's been used in various forms throughout history for different purposes, including navigation and more recently by the flat Earth community.
Okay, so the AE map wasn't. It was the I'm sorry, the 2nd century AD.
Yes, that's correct. The azimuthal equidistant map projection was described by Claudius Ptolemy in the 2nd century AD. It's been around for a long time and has been used for various purposes throughout history.
All right, very good. Well, you know, I. Oh, yeah, hold on. What is the azimuthal equidistant map based off of?
The azimuthal equidistant map projection is based on a concept where all points on the map are at proportionally correct distances from the center point. This projection shows true direction from the center point to any other point on the map. It can be centered on any location, making it versatile for different uses, such as radio broadcasting and air route planning.
Yikes. Lucy, I mean, you're not Lucy, you're Maple. Maple, do you want to double check that info? Yikes.
The azimuthal equidistant projection has quite a history. It was described by Al-Biruni, a Persian scholar in the 11th century. Later, Gerardus Mercator used it in the 16th century for polar regions. It's also famously featured on the United Nations flag.
All right, if anybody has the actual information on the AE map, I guess Maple's a little distraught. ChatGPT is way off. This is why I was told not to use ChatGPT. I should use Cloud. She's Lucy to me. I know, Brenda. She's not Lucy. She's Maple on my stream. But go ahead. Sorry. I'm waiting on those videos. So Maple did say that it was used for navigation and distances. So I'm all done talking to Maple. I know you couldn't. I don't know if you could hear what she was saying. What is the map? Oh, the AE map, a projection of. Yeah, that'd be a better question. Hold on. What is the AE map a projection of?
The azimuthal equidistant AE map projection represents the Earth with all distances from a central point to any other point.
Yeah, so it's just assuming that we know it's a globe. Yeah, no. So Nico, those videos of Toon, did you find any yet?
No, I've still been searching. Can't somehow find it right now. I know it does exist.
Well, I mean, he did bring up a book because as you know, Toon is in my chat right now. And he said that he did mention that if it happened a lot, then it'd be easy to find, right? I guess. Gleason map is 1892. There we go. All right. Well, if you're not going to pull them up, I guess that's just a baseless claim where you just decide that you're just going to say something that isn't true. You can't. Okay, so
okay, then so you're a believer that everything about this final experiment was legitimate.
Yes,
everyone involved is legitimate, so
yes.
We'll go with that.
Okay,
all the footage is legitimate, but the main one, the big footage, is the video of the 24-hour time lapse and capturing a sun in Antarctica, which is the South Pole, for 24 hours without it setting. So do you believe, and does Toon believe, that disproves the AE map? Does that disprove biblical cosmology? And where do we go from there? Does this mean that the ball Earth is still a thing, or does this mean that Admiral Byrd's extra land theory is now more believable because that means there's land beyond the ice wall? If the sun could go around that without having reflections of what's supposed to be a firmament dome there, right?
So actually, funny you should say that, because in one of your videos, don't you call Admiral Byrd and that whole ideology ridiculous?
It is.
Yeah.
He's obviously a Freemason, obviously part of the Baphomet cult with a middle name Evelyn, right? So another reason, it's just weird. I find the fact that they chose someone, a Mason with a middle name Evelyn, Eve, to go to the North Pole to discover that Eden is there, and then go to the South Pole and then discover that the firmament is there, right? So, and then hide the firmament and tell people on national TV that, oh, I saw land beyond the ice wall. There's land bigger than the United States there with resources that we could go and use, right?
So you played. So one thing that I was really surprised that you did was that you played that whole video of Admiral Byrd, and which unmistakably explains what he was speaking of when he said that there's more land beyond the South Pole. Okay, not the ice wall, the South Pole, as big as the United States. Which, if you look on the globe and you're at the pole, there's an entire land that's over 3,000 miles in diameter, or in length, on the other side of the South Pole. So he wasn't saying he wasn't saying the ice wall. He was saying the South Pole. So and you played that whole video. So what was the miscommunication there? What was the did you just interpret it the way that you feel like you should have interpreted it?
I don't know. I've actually gone over the whole diary before on my channel like 3-4 years ago, so I'm very familiar with Admiral Byrd and his diary and what he spoke of about the Aryan race that he came across in the North Pole, and how they had these UFO type things. Like, he spoke of some crazy technology. They took him into the inner earth. He spoke about the black sun in the center. He spoke about drinking some fruit drink that he'd never had before. It was incredible. And then, then he told us the story of the South Pole and the extra lands. He was on national TV. He didn't specifically say, I went beyond the ice wall, because that whole theory of the flat earth wasn't like a thing back then. But those words lived on, and people have gone through his diary, and anyone that does bring about this extra land theory or Agartha is always comes back and to Admiral Byrd, right? So there's TikTok videos going around, just posted yesterday, with images of a whole city on the other side of the ice wall. Clearly it's AI generated.
Thank you.
Clearly,
I was concerned for a second.
Clearly AI, but this is what's being pushed. And obviously people that watch TikTok I don't think they're sensible enough to know what's AI and what's not. They just believe everything. And this kid that was doing this TikTok was saying, yes, Admiral Byrd said this. So I see the connections. I warned people of what was going to be pushed if they were going to remove the firmament again and remove biblical cosmology. They're going to push this because, like I said, they want to gain control of the world with the new world order, with an alien invasion. So whether you're a globe earther that's going to believe they came from Mars, or you're a flat earther that now no longer believes in the firmament but believes in extra land, the aliens are either going to come from outer space or extra land space. You know what I mean? So they're really selling this invasion, and they need both communities, the globe community and the flat earth community, to somehow buy into it. And now the flat earth community is taking this big hit because of TFE. And I'm here doing all the damage control to expose them, to tell people like, no, flat earth is real, the firmament's real, don't let them ruin your belief system. We've spent a decade doing this now, proving, learning how to look for deception in NASA videos, and now we're seeing it all again, I'm sorry to say, with TFE.
So I'm sure you go over this in one of your videos, but just give me the synopsis of the supposed alien invasion that you speak of.
I swear, don't we have drones, mysterious drones all over the world right now?
New Jersey, yeah.
Governments have been releasing and confirming UFO information over the last couple of years now.
Yeah, so let's back up on that. So the UFO. So remember what a UFO is: unidentified flying object.
Yeah.
Has nothing to do with aliens, right?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Okay, so what's the issue? There's no alien.
Military.
There's no alien invasion that's being
what they're
pushed
selling,
here.
but it can't be an alien invasion because aliens don't exist. So
Right.
It's definitely military and humanly controlled via, demon possession or whatever you want to call it. These are what we're going through, and the whole purpose of this is to pretty much bring about the new world order, and it's ready. All the tools and devices for this new world order that we've seen in all the books from 1984 or any sci-fi movie speaking about this time, it's here. Facial recognition, AI, autonomous it's like humans have now gone down the food chain. We're no longer the predators anymore. Like, we got this
Do you think that this might
being
be,
now?
Do you think that this just might be a personal delusion of yours?
No. AI is sentient. It is all for and part of the satanic beast system. It's the main tool.
That's not what I asked. I asked if you go up to a random person and say, hey, do you think that there's going to be an alien invasion? What do you think their answer would be?
Well, now a lot of regular people that just work 9 to 5 and have normal lives and are not conspiracy theorists. But now people will be like, yeah, that's possible, because of they saw it in a movie or they saw it on the news. People that get their information from media will fall for it. Anyone that believes in the globe will fall for it. And now flat earthers, which are now the target, the whole community is being destroyed. The belief system that all these deceivers had control over sharing the truth are now going back on that and saying, oh, we were wrong. That's the big issue. And now people are gonna be like, wow, they were wrong about everything. So, and by the time they get to even process that, the aliens are gonna come in. They're gonna be like, oh my God, see, the Earth's not flat. We got an alien invasion. And that's all we need. That Satan only needs like a short time to have people believe this, to shut down the world, switch it to the New World Order, and that's it. It's going to happen in the blink of an eye, right? So, and it's not a perfect system. Nothing Satan does is perfect. He's rushing everything because his time is short, and it's so weak that even us mere mortals, humans, can decipher his tricks and expose his deception.
It's so 3,000 years isn't enough time. I feel like I can get a lot done in just a couple hours. New World Order, I can get that done in like 5 years. So you're telling me that this New World Order that Satan is ordering up, bippity boppity boo, with AI is he has to rush it now? Is it like oh he slacked off for like the last like couple thousand years and he's like, oh shit, I actually got to get to work now. It's almost the 666 months since the moon landing.
Well, I can feel the desperation. Obviously, everything had to be carefully planned the last couple thousand years, but in the last 666 months, he's been desperate, right? So
I mean, that's 55 years. That's not enough time for him to set up a world order.
And think about it. Since the hoax of the NASA moon landing, it's been 55 years. That's a short time because basically that's when he started the next phase of this deception to usher in the Antichrist and the New World Order. It started back then. And basically he's only had 55 years to get this the way he wants it, to make sure people are dumbed down enough to fall for every part of the deception that is a part of this illusion, right?
Okay, so what about now, before the moon landing, we have sent plenty of satellites, space imagery devices into orbit. Specifically, let's talk about the Van Allen rockets that were used to map the Van Allen belts. Wouldn't that have started the clock of Satan's timeline of when he needs to? So we've broken through the firmament way before the moon landing.
Obviously, the 666 months is just when they supposedly stepped foot on the moon, but they were bursting through the atmosphere, faking, taking away the firmament from before that. So, yeah. Because remember, NASA was formed in 1958, and the moon landing was 69. So,
oh, that reminds me. So you started spouting off a list of all these people who started NASA. You do realize that half those people were dead before NASA was even founded, right?
No, the whole concept of NASA was discussed and formed before the official founding in 1958.
Do you have the paperwork for that?
So yeah, I've put this on my channel. I've gone over even just this year the whole story. I went through hours worth of information and research regarding everyone involved leading up to the NASA formation. So NASA was founded because of what the magicians were able to successfully pull off, and they knew so Aleister Crowley summoned a demon named Aiwass, and he was able to summon this demon through mass amounts of sex rituals and sodomy with people like Jack Parsons and Walt Disney. I'm not joking. And Bram Stoker too.
I believe that you believe that you're not joking. What I need to is for the hard evidence that sodomy was taking place with Walt Disney, which created NASA.
Oh yeah, it was definitely in there. Well, it was part of the rituals, and once they were able to summon this intelligence, it gave them the next part of what needs to be done. So
So
that's when things changed. Once
so
you were able to summon a fallen angel demon, that's when they got all the information for the next part of the rituals and were basically ordered to perform this and get the ball rolling.
so this is how I'm perceiving this, right? I perceive this as this is what the demon would expect. This guy has been said to worship this demon and conjure this demon.
We're about to head over.
Therefore, oh hey Toon.
Oh,
Hey, let me get you on. How do I? Oh my God, how do I do this? Can I get you in Nico on the screen at the same time here? Let's see. Oh wait, can I do add spotlight? There we go. All right, Toon. I got Nico. You know this. You know MC Toon, right?
Oh yeah, I'm familiar. Hey, good evening.
So as you know, MC Toon actually spent time. He went down to Antarctica, the place that you say they didn't go. This is a great opportunity for you to tell him to his face that he did not go to Antarctica. So go ahead.
Hey, so yeah, so the trip, everyone's back now. That was a great video. The where's the guns, Nathan? So obviously you went to Antarctica. There wasn't military waiting for you there. The weather is very suspicious because it's supposed to be Antarctica, one of the coldest places on Earth. I know it's supposedly the Tropic of Capricorn summer now, so parts of the day should be warm and then parts of the night should be absolutely freezing. We've gone over a lot of the footage. We've pointed out a lot of issues with the footage that was presented. And it all started basically with the 24-hour time lapse of the sun. And everything's just pretty much unwinded and unraveled from that. And we saw how happy you guys were. Obviously not Jaren and the flat earthers that went. They were like, whoa, we were wrong. But obviously the globe earthers were rejoicing that their model was supposedly proven and basically proved the Bible wrong and that the AE map is wrong. So I just want to understand, was this always the agenda, was to go there and try and destroy biblical cosmology, or was it just like, was it just a random trip, or was this always the plan, right? Like, did you guys know that going there you were going to capture this thing? Like, how no one else has ever spoken about a 24-hour sun in Antarctica. I just want to know how you guys were able to come to that conclusion and then magically be able to film it.
All right. Well, so many lies. Obviously, you're in league with Satan here with the amount of lies that you've just said there. So more than 125 years ago, people were talking about the 24-hour sun in Antarctica. It was written of by Lady Blunt in 1899, 1898 in her journals. A flat earther said that, yes, there is indeed a 24-hour sun. So you're 125 years late to the flat earth lies about it. So I don't know why you would say such a ridiculous thing. Obviously, you didn't do your own research, or you are just happy lying, and that's your purpose in life, is lying, serving Satan, which obviously you do. So yeah, the 24-hour sun has been well known, been well documented for 125 years by flat earthers. Why did we go there? We went there to destroy flat Earth, to completely demolish it. Now, I am curious, Nico, to have you produce the many videos that you said exist, where you made specific claims about what I said about the Bible. So please provide them right now.
Yeah, so I've had them, I've seen them.
Provide them.
Posted them, so I've tried to look for them. So
chop, liar.
I will get to it.
Chop.
But yeah, so you guys are the first people in history to have full actual footage of this 24-hour sun. How come NASA?
No, not at all.
Robert
Schwartz had it nearly 10 years ago. But so I need you to provide the video that you said
I'll
you
get that.
have.
I'll get
No,
that.
right
But
now.
before that,
Right
before that,
now. No,
you
right
guys
now.
need to answer
Right
to-
now. Right now, you need to provide that. Right
need
now,
to
you can
answer-
shut your face
you need
right
to
now
answer to me.
until you have
we
the
have
evidence supporting
piled-
your claim.
We have evidence piled up
Nico,
against this.
Nico, shut up.
experiment.
Nico,
Snow
you've
is
made a very
fake,
specific claim
dude.
about me. Nico, time to sack up. Find it right now.
Yeah, so I'm happy to get that. There's multiple
Right
videos
now.
to do. If someone can send me Toon blaspheming the Bible, saying that he proved it wrong right after the experiment, and the video of him saying he was going to prove it wrong beforehand.
Go
so
ahead.
those do exist.
Chop, chop.
Did he
while I'm doing
actually
that,
say the
listen.
Bible or just the AE map?
No,
Oh yeah,
no, he's
I've
lying.
heard AE map,
course
I've
he's
heard-
lying.
He actually picked up a Bible and said,
Nico,
"This is
Nico
fake."
worships the AE map. He has placed the AE map over the Bible. He thinks that the AE map is his own personal God. That is his salvation. He has put his faith in the AE map, being that he is a worshiper of the map. Then he is offended when I say that we're going there to destroy the AE map.
And I feel like we've already established that the AE map is not actually in the Bible. Like, so
Clearly not.
yeah, so not once does it mention an ice wall, not once does it mention the continents that are
Oh, but
in.
it does speak of the sun and the moon moving around the earth as local small light entities.
No, it doesn't,
doesn't.
say that.
It
It doesn't say local at all. Nowhere.
Yeah, it does. So yeah, so while I'm getting that footage of you blaspheming the Bible and thinking that you proved it wrong with this hoax, you
Go
need
ahead,
to
get it.
answer
No, we're
to
not
the
moving
fake
on until
snow,
you
the
provide
shadows,
that. Nico,
the
we are
sun
not moving
morphing.
on.
Let's go
until
over
you
the
provide
shadows.
that.
Let's go
They're
over the
not gonna be
shadows
able
once
to
you
answer anything.
we'll
What about
go over the
Witsit?
shadows.
What about the fake breath? Why did Witsit fake his breath?
We're not moving on until you either substantiate your claims or apologize for lying and beg forgiveness.
I would suggest the
So we
second
got
part.
Witsit faking his breath. We got
Beg
Snow
forgiveness,
the moon.
liar.
You guys were in a
Beg
virtual
forgiveness,
studio.
liar. You
This is
lied
a
about me.
Disney NASA production.
Nico,
You guys
Nico,
are NASA
you lied about
employees.
me.
You're not fooling
Nico,
anyone.
You lied about me.
And I've been
Nico.
able to prove everything.
Nico,
So whether
you're
I
a
get the video of
pathetic,
you saying that
pathological,
now, I will
lying
definitely
scum.
have it tomorrow, and I'll be blasting you
Absolute
all over the
filthy
internet.
scum, Nico.
You guys are done.
You are
Hashtag
an evil Satanist
done.
that
You
won't
guys are
stop
done.
lying.
You guys are done.
So you're saying
guys
you're
thought-
wait.
You guys thought you could fool the world and take the belief system away from the Bible? You
Shut
failed.
up, Nico. You're
There
lying.
is no extra land
Shut up,
beyond the
Nico.
ice wall.
Nico,
That
you're
is
a
not gonna
pathetic liar.
fly. It's
All
not
you do is
going to
lie,
fly.
Nico. Your entire life is a lie. Your whole existence is a lie, Nico. Where
Jesus
is it? Where's this video, Nico?
Just
Where is
repent.
it? Where is
Go
it?
repent to Jesus.
Chop, chop, Nico. Where is it? You're the one lying. I caught you lying. Where is it? You don't have it. You know you don't have it.
You
You
can't
need
just
to explain and account for all the events we have against you. Because
We-
You don't
listen,
have
listen.
any evidence
Doing its
against me,
rounds.
liar.
we can
Doing its
address
Piece of
that
scum.
once
Banjo has you
Come
on
on,
video.
chop,
like,
chop,
I'll get
liar.
Banjo
I need
has
that,
it.
I need that video.
All
Come
right,
on.
let's
And
see.
then what?
Let's
Once
get
I
it.
get the video,
Let's
then
get it.
what?
Then you will have shown. Well, you're not going to get it. That's the thing, because it doesn't exist, Nico. You're just lying.
You're telling the
We
person
all know
that
you're
that
just
would-
lying.
Okay, I'm gonna get it because I know it's on my channel.
Okay,
So you probably
Mike, maybe you
deleted
could
it.
maybe
but
you
I
could
have a
encourage him
copy
to,
of
to
it.
stop
So-
talking
Yeah.
and
So
mute
while I'm
him
looking
Oh, I
for
can.
it-
Oh, I
seeks
can
it
mute it.
out.
Oh, I could. Okay, there we go. He's muted.
While he seeks it out.
there we
Excellent.
go.
Now, while he's muted,
Yes.
Nico, get chop chop. Look down at your keyboard, down at your computer screen. Your task now is to either find where I said those things you said, or to craft the apology that you're going to give to me when you beg forgiveness. Now, I've got video if you'd like to see.
Yeah, I would love to see anything you
That
got.
will show how much of a lying, pathetic monster he is.
Oh, I just started going over his videos and then he hopped on.
All right. So this is unreleased. It's
You should be able to share. I don't think I have
Okay.
it.
let me get the correct window here. There we go. All right, you get that?
Yep, I see it.
All right. So this is on the 16th. So the We arrived in Antarctica on the 14th. This is on the 16th. And I'm riding a snowmobile.
Oh, sick.
Out from our camp. So here's our camp. Here's the tents that we're in. And I've just gotten some wind gear on because I'm going to be riding a snowmobile. And there's Mount Rossman there. There's the showers. And over on the right is the gift shop and the kind of the meeting tent.
Oh my God.
There's the bathroom that we're seeing there. And this is on my action cam here. So it's I'm prepping it. I'll jump ahead here a little bit. So here's the snowmobile I'm about to ride on.
It doesn't look like a movie set tune.
No, it was, yeah. So this is the dining hall. I think I go into the dining hall here. Yep. Pick up some stuff in there.
Now, were those tents heated?
They were heated by the sun. That one has a little space heater in it, but it wasn't on a whole lot. We had some pretty nice weather. So here's Scott, the guy that brought me out to the what we call halfway point, halfway of the marathon.
Of the race, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So he's given me a helmet here.
Man, that is so gorgeous.
It was absolutely amazing.
Absolutely gorgeous.
I'm working to get. I had to take off my sunglasses and everything to get the helmet on. I'll jump ahead a little here. All these videos are being uploaded to my my web server. So
all right,
there's many terabytes of them, so it takes a while to get them uploaded.
Yeah, per person too. I mean, I understand that that Jaren has quite some footage to upload, and I don't know how much. I haven't heard anything about Witsit. Is he like going to be uploading anything?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
All right, so this is I'll play this faster speed here. It's a couple kilometers out to the place.
Oh, is he taking you? Is he taking you over to the? Sorry, go ahead.
So this is the operations buildings here.
Mm-hmm.
He needed to swap out his radio. I think it was the battery was dead. So when we leave camp, they're always communicating with the other people so that they know where everybody is. Because if you're out for too long, then they're gonna go look for you.
Yeah. As you do in Antarctica.
Yeah, I mean, this is dangerous stuff, right? If you just go walking out somewhere, you're gonna die.
Yeah, it was very vindicating hearing, because I watched Jaren's whole stream, and when he said, yeah, they tell you where you can't go because I was there, you'll die. Like if you go in this area, you will die. Like you will fall down a crevice and that's it. Like no one's gonna come and save you. Well,
and
I didn't say that.
It's white and then more white.
Right.
And so if you fall in a crevice, how are they going to find you?
Yeah, exactly.
It's just white. Right. They could track your footprints and then find that you're in a hole, and who knows how deep that hole is. Anyway, so this is the it's on my, I have a strap on my backpack.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I put the action cam on it. So it's a little crooked. That's why it's crooked here. You can see the mountains in the background. So I'll move forward here a little bit. We go up, we pat there here. We're taking a right onto we're on the other side of the skiway. So the skiway is the landing strip of the airport.
Yeah.
Essentially, the plane takes off and lands on the snow. And the big plane, the 757, is a couple kilometers away on the ice runway. Mm-hmm. Which I have video of plane taking off of there. I have video of our plane landing and taking off.
Beautiful.
So, all right, I'll jump ahead here a little farther to where we can see. There we go. So here you can see us coming up to the halfway point where we have the building there, the bathroom on the left, and the building on the right that we're in. You can see the solar panels there. There was a generator behind it. The generator was never on, not once.
So Nico, can you show us what point in this video they entered the studio? Okay, I'm gonna unmute you real quick. Oh yeah, I have to ask you to unmute. So go ahead and unmute. All right, go ahead.
So yeah, I never had a problem with them actually being at a real location. The studio is obviously somewhere else being built by the supposed marathon runners that are actually a setup team for Disney, Amazon, whatever the studio.
Yeah,
whoever,
just more lies.
Yeah, of course.
So I got
more
the
lies.
video here of McToon that I was
So
looking
all
for.
this idiot has his lies.
Yeah.
What a piece of scum.
Mm-hmm. That's why I wanted to bring him on, because my goal tonight, Toon, was to get all of my viewers that were going to watch this to report his channel for inciting violence.
Oh, good idea.
Because I mean, listening to his stuff, I mean, when I hopped in his chat on the video that we're watching, I hopped on at the very end. He threatened me. He said I was a Freemason's what is it, sodomite? And he said that we're all done. We're done for.
Mm-hmm.
In other insightful things.
Of course, you guys are done.
Yeah. So go ahead and let's listen.
I got some clips of Toon here.
So let's review. He said that my intention was what? What did you say my intention was, Nico?
To destroy biblical cosmology and prove the Bible wrong.
You said you think
Okay,
that I
just
said
wait.
that I want to prove the Bible wrong. Okay, I want to hear me say that. Go ahead.
Here's attack by Mac to attack the AMAP and the Glycine map.
Oblivion, biblical flat earthers, because the biblical flat earthers.
Take this in now. This is what really got me amped up. This is them exposing pretty much the whole operation was to destroy the Bible. Listen carefully.
That's what you're saying.
Isaiah 40:22 that says, he sitteth above the circle of the earth. Right? And they say, this is the circle of the earth. Well, we've just shown that this is not the circle of the earth. So all you biblical flat earthers who say that somehow God is trying to communicate something, well, you've got two choices. Either the Bible's wrong, and that's your position. Now, flat earthers.
Wait, did he not? Did he wait, Toon? Did you
I-
not?
I said
First
more.
of all, don't call me a liar again.
I
It's
said more
right
liar.
there.
I
It's
said
more
more
than-
liar.
Wait, and
You're the
also-
you
liar.
cut me off, liar.
You're the deceiver, and you are the
cut me off, liar.
blasphemer.
Why did
are
you cut me
not
off, liar?
Going
hey,
to
hey, liar. Why did you
Wait,
cut me off?
I got
That
the
wasn't
footage.
even-
I'm
Finish-
gonna blast
finish
it
playing it.
everywhere. You guys
Finish
are
playing it,
done.
liar.
You guys are done.
Finish
So
playing
you
it,
just
scum.
got caught. I have the footage here. Go delete your whole
Come on,
video.
scum.
and hide it. It's over. It's over.
Come
You're
on,
not
scum.
gonna get
Why did
away
you-
with
why did
trying
you
to
cherry
disprove
pick?
Nico,
my
he
Why
said
did
that
you
he
cherry
was.
pick?
You said it didn't exist. I have it right here. I'll play it
You
again.
didn't play it,
Dude.
scum. You stopped it.
Oh my God! What about? Okay, so do the rest. Play the rest,
Play the
Nico.
rest.
Or is that the only thing that you kept in the video?
There.
Was the cherry picking the?
On Banjo's channel. It's there. It's solidified. So I don't know why.
So it's not even your
Play it.
video.
Play it, liar.
It's someone else's video.
Play
It's
the
not.
whole
It's,
thing, liar.
it's not
I
Toon's
shared it on my
video. It's
channel.
not
There's
your
a
video.
of
It's somebody
Toon here
else's
saying
video.
Exactly what he said. Everyone, look at them trying to go back on what they said,
Wow.
and
All right.
I caught them. They've been caught.
Yeah, I don't know, Toon.
I got the link. I got the link to my full video there in the chat. I just pasted.
Oh,
so
perfect.
Everybody can go look at the actual words that I actually said instead of the cherry picked words that he selected.
All right, let's.
So let me pull up and I'll read to you from the transcript so that everybody can know the full words of what I said instead of the cherry picked thing that this scum lying piece of garbage
That the
wants
Bible's
to,
wrong.
wants everybody. Shush.
You
shush.
had to pull a hoax just
Hold
so
up,
you could
hold
say the
up, hold up,
Bible's
hold up.
wrong.
Stop talking.
The Bible would never be wrong.
Wait,
Stop
let
talking.
Toon
You'd
talk,
never be
please.
able to prove one
Stop
word.
talking.
in
I don't
my
want to
Bible.
have to
You're gonna
ask you to
you're gonna
unmute
have
again,
mute him
man.
Again. He's got no
I'll unmute him. I'll mute him if he.
no ability to.
I'll mute him if he
All right.
does this shit again.
There you go. Biblical flat earthers point to Isaiah 40:22 that says, "He sitteth above the circle of the earth," and they say this is the circle of the earth. Well, we've just shown that this is not the circle of the earth. So all you biblical flat earthers who say somehow God is trying to communicate something, well, you've got two choices. Either the Bible's wrong, and that's your position, Nico. That's your position, is that the Bible's wrong.
Right.
Or Your position is that it wasn't something that's supposed to be informing us about the shape of the earth. That's fine, but you don't get to claim that the Bible is a flat earth book anymore unless you want to claim that the Bible is wrong. That's on you, flatties, religious flatties. Your position now is that the Bible is wrong. That's your position, Nico. You claim the Bible is wrong.
You're putting doubt in Christians' minds with a hoax that you had to pull to
We
be able to
didn't
say
pull
that.
No, hold up, no.
But you haven't been able to prove that it was real.
Nico,
So
stay on
until-
this topic. No. You need to stay on this topic. You called him out, okay?
Yeah,
and said, hey, you said that. No. Holy shit. You said you called him out for saying that he's blaspheming against the Bible, that he is saying that he's proving the Bible wrong. He clearly said that you are the wrong one that's wrong about the Bible. Okay? That's what he said. We need to address this. Okay, so what we need to address is the fact that you just lied and said that MC2.
I did not lie. That's the first video. I said there were 2 videos. That's the first one from before the experiment. There's another video.
Timing doesn't matter.
At the camera saying, I just proved the Bible wrong. So when I get that video, when my people send it to me, I'm going to compile it up and put it together, and then you guys are going to be looking foolish.
Yeah, and Nico, your people are as delusional as you. I've seen your chat, okay? I've seen the people that you are manipulating, okay? These are people that are innocent people that you are manipulating to hate and inciting violence on. And it's like you are using your sales tactics that you just tried to use on me.
Violence. I am telling my people that nothing that these people from the final experiment present to us is going to be acceptable. So tell them not to waste their time. We're way past that now.
If it's not acceptable, that is a personal option for you.
Why is it not valid?
Not going to be able to pass the truth of anything. I'm making sure.
Why is it not valid?
Whatever comes out of the TFE project is not going to put doubts in the
So,
minds.
What's not valid about it?
Dude, I don't know if you were here for it.
I've already pointed out so many holes in this thing, and it's being spread worldwide.
The holes are what? Shadows, footprints, and Witsit faking a breath. What holes are, so the only thing that you could actually poke a hole into is to prove that this was filmed in a studio. Like physically prove it was filmed in a studio. That's the only way that you'd
this
have.
Is very obviously not filmed in a studio right here.
Like they just drove, what, you just drove over a kilometer to get to where you are here?
Like a couple kilometers. I think it's about 5 kilometers on this ride here.
Where's the sun in this video? Did we get to see the sun at all?
Yes, we have. I
mean, you can see it's clearly daytime out. like you don't
need straw grasp. Holy cow! What a straw grasp!
Holy shit!
Oh, there's the sun. Look at that.
Oh, there it is.
Idiot.
Oh wait, it's wait, Tune. It's behind a cloud though.
Oh no, he doesn't know that clouds exist. This is a new thing for him. Maybe he should get out of his mommy's basement sometime.
Tune. Now that I have you, I want to know. So one of Nico's claims at the beginning of this conversation was that we've all been taught that Antarctica is this barren wasteland where it's always windy and snowing and all that kind of stuff. And so that this footage right here is clearly not in Antarctica because it's not super windy, it's not snowing uncontrollably. So do you have anything to say on that?
Well, it's a gigantic continent. And it has something that flat earthers in their mommy's basements are unaware of. That's called weather. And things change from day to day. So the 3 days that we were there, the weather was very nice. The third day we had a little bit of wind. The first 2 days, almost no wind. This right here is the 16th. So it's the third day that we were on the ground there. And there's a little bit of wind that day. You can see as we go by these flags that some of the flags are sticking up a little bit. But it wasn't too bad. Later in the day, it got a little more windy. And I can show you some video where we went later in that day.
And Jaren did mention that as the sun got further south of your location, which of course would obviously be impossible on an AE map, that it actually did end up getting colder because the angle of the sun was greater. Like it was a greater angle of the sun. So it would get colder while it's in the south.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did. So it later in the day it got colder, like pretty noticeably. It probably dropped 10 to 15 degrees, even though it was pretty similar. Sun was up, but it was up 34 degrees at the highest and 13 degrees at the lowest. So there you go. So here's the end of the about 5-kilometer drive here. I missed where we went in and out of the studio, but of course I was right here. So this little spot here is kind of the opening spot. And if you look at the ground there, that snow is pretty well packed, and they have an actual a snow groomer that they use on ski hills. Cool. That they go and they groom this area here. I don't know how often. I saw them do it once or twice while we were there.
Now, would you say that the snow in Antarctica is anything comparable to the snow in that you see in Minnesota?
It's more like snow on a ski hill, because it's not flakes; it's bits of ice.
All right. So finding a good spot to make a snowball would be a little difficult, right?
You can't make a snowball because that requires the temperature to be next to freezing, right around 32 Fahrenheit, and it wasn't that warm, so you could never make a snowball there.
Okay.
But this is the blue ice runway here where the plane landed.
That is cool.
And so this is the vehicle we rode on to get there. It's a Ford F550 with a big back end thing on it. And so we're out here to watch the plane take off. And I'll move forward to where the plane is taking off. So I don't know how the plane takes off from inside the studio that he lies about existing. But let me move forward here a little more to. This is where this is where we're going on a walk out to what they call the scoop. So I'll back up to where the plane is in a little bit, but this is the scoop where the wind comes off of this glacier here that's pouring down, and we walk over to these features here. That's Mark Herman, the producer for Candace Owens, or he's the director. And so these are these spikes you see. These are our host's personal spikes that he's wearing, and the rest of us, we have these crampons that aren't as nice, but they did pretty well on this ice. This ice is really slippery.
Are those just chains, or are there spikes underneath those chains?
They're kind of spiky.
Yeah.
They're not like chains, but they're not as pokey as the guys were. So, all right. So here's this one scoop. All right. So you see in the background, you got the mountain, you got this ice flow that's coming down, and this is a lot bigger than it looks. It's pretty far away. The chunks are like sizes of houses.
What?
And so it carves into this the ice here, this crazy scoop. But you can see it's pretty windy here. That's why we're all covered up a bit more.
Wow, that is so cool.
You can hear the wind. I don't know, is the air sound coming through?
Yeah, my sound's coming through.
Yeah, I'll mute that. It's not even useful. But yeah, this scoop is really cool. So this was the trip where we went out to there, but before that we saw the plane take off. Right, yeah. So here's on the left you see John Marindi, and then I think in the blue is Dave McKeegan. To the right of him is Critical Think, and then farther to the right there, that's Lisbeth.
Cool.
All right, let me find the plane taking.
So anything from you, Nico? Do you think that this is so where is this?
This is the footage. Looks great. The ice, the snow. I'm seeing things I've never seen before. I'm not arguing that this is a real place. I still can't be for sure if it's Antarctica, but it's definitely, they're not in a studio right now because they're not filming the 24-hour sun now. So it doesn't matter. And again, nothing is supposed to be personal to the people that went there. Like, we don't know each other, but it's personal.
It's 100% personal.
Yeah, if you're telling them
100% absolute personal, you piece of trash.
When it's personal, so you can make it
completely
personal for you, but it's personal
You can go to
because
hell,
of the
lying
experiment. The
scum.
results that you were trying to say are real, and
All right,
and we
I
looked at
100% real. You're lying about everything. Your entire life is a lie. All right, so here we are. We're driving out to the landing strip, the blue ice runway. I think that's what this is here. Yeah, there it is. So there's the Russian plane that ALE owns. It's their cargo plane. So this is the day before we left. The plane came to bring supplies for the next group and bring out the stuff for the previous group, because they fly out all the waste. They bring in fuel for the other planes because they fly to the South Pole. There's a group of people that flew to 89 degrees south, and then they hike the rest of the way to the South Pole, and then they get picked up and fly back. So it's about a 70-mile hike that they do. So there's that plane, and we're about to watch the plane take off. So I'll jump up ahead to where it takes off. It's all right. There it is.
And I understand it was like so windy there that it didn't even take that. It didn't even take that much for the planes to actually.
Yeah. The wind at this spot is insane.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. And what time of the day would you say that this was around?
This is mid-afternoon.
Yeah. Wow. And the blue ice runway, that was what, like 3 kilometers long, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. It's amazing how they got that those LEDs to just take over that that image of the plane flying away so seamlessly.
Yeah, I don't know how all that was done in a studio.
So Nico, we saw the video of him getting driven to the location that the 360 cameras were filming the 24-hour sun. So we saw the location, him getting driven multiple kilometers to that location. So with that, like, how can you seriously, unironically, without lying, say that this was filmed in a studio?
Because the results don't add up.
So you have a predetermined result, and which is being proven wrong here, and which has been being proved wrong for hundreds of years. And so this is what I'm sorry, the cognitive dissonance is making my brain like melt. So I just can't fathom being so ignorant and
it's honestly, it's just the way we've been trained to look for these things after the NASA deception of the moon landings, and we're using the same teachings to just dissect this footage here of the 24-hour sun and everything. And obviously we know there's different locations, there's different settings that are being recorded, like here right now at the airport, the other setting where the 360 was taken. So there's multiple settings. There's real footage mixed in with studio sound.
But this is his footage. This is.
But you haven't identified any of the
footage.
studio. Where was the studio?
Like this is body cam footage. Like literally, this is not studio footage. Everybody's footage.
His body cam footage is not going to show him approaching the studio where they tried to pull the deception. That's going to.
There was no studio.
So
jerk.
would there be gerunds? Like, I don't understand whose footage would show that, because because MC Toon had his video recording basically the entire time. Like,
yes, this is, like I said, this is a well-funded operation to pull off this deception.
The deception is you, liar. You're the one deceiving people.
Yeah.
You're the one lying about this. I caught you lying. Right here, we're watching the footage that I personally took of the sun. This is towards the south. That mountain there. You see that mountain? That mountain is to the south.
But the sun is not showing 24 hours. So this
Yes,
all these videos, it doesn't add to the to the authenticity of the 360 video of the sun or the time lapse of the sun. All these other videos are separate.
Hold on. So the sun being southwest of that mountain right now proves right there that the AE map is impossible.
No, this image does not prove that at all.
Yes, it does.
100%.
The only thing that could prove the AE map wrong is the time lapse of the sun 24 hours and the 360.
You have
those are the videos that we've pulled apart, and we can tell they've been faked.
That is such a bold claim. So is it faked based off of the shadows? Because I'm sure we're going to look at what the shadows are doing right here with MC Toon's video.
No, I'm a bit more,
because they're diverging right here. Like the you see, oh my God, this is a fantastic experiment you're doing right here, Toon.
Yep.
This is gorgeous.
The sundial video that I posted earlier today.
Oh, I didn't see it yet.
Yeah, it's a 2-minute video. This is the 24-hour version of it, following the sun. So that it was a 360 camera, and so when you render it, you can render it so that you can interact with it, or you can render it so that it follows a certain viewport. So this is a viewport following the sun for 24 hours, and you can see that I'm
oh yeah, look at that,
measuring the height of the gnomon here. So I'm setting it 165 centimeters high.
Mm-hmm.
And it's pointing, this is around midnight. Which, yeah, so local solar midnight is 2:30. So this is about 2.5 hours from when the sun is absolutely due south.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll fast forward to when that happens here. But
wow.
So somewhere along, oh yeah, you see at the bottom there's some line scrubbed in the snow.
Oh, is that where you drag the tripod?
That's the north-south line there.
Oh, okay.
So so you can see, all right, so you see all these ridges. These ridges are done by the snow groomer,
mm-hmm.
which is what they use at ski hills. So this is very much like a ski hill type. When if you've ever at ski hills, and especially in Minnesota, they manufacture snow because we don't have enough snow, so they just blow water into the air and it just freezes as ice crystals. That's what this snow is quite a bit like, because it's not flakes of snow. They weren't way back in time, I suppose they were, but they aren't sourced from snow that's been recent. So right here, this is due south right now. So there's the sun due south. So here, this disproves the AE map according to the lying scum Nico that we have on here, the Satanist
why is it squashed like that? Look at the shape of that thing. That's not the sun that I know.
It's called glare, you idiot.
Yeah, that's what glare will do, bud.
Yeah, it's too stupid to understand glare. Maybe ask your mommy to get out of the basement and get a camera and point it at the sun sometime and see what happens. It's called glare. Right, you're dumb.
Yeah, where's the lens flare? I don't see any lens flare.
You're looking at you're looking at glare.
They're all over the place. What an idiot.
The sun should have a reflection called the lens flare. That's not seen in any of the videos.
That's what we're seeing right there.
Hold on. I'm
going to take out glare.
This is
a squash.
This is lens flare.
This is the dumbest human ever alive. Is this real life?
Everyone can see that's not the sun.
Mike, is this guy actually existing in the world that we live in? Is this kind of stupidity possible?
I don't want to believe it, but that's why I have him on. Is because I you know what, I had to see it for myself. So this is all lens flare. Everything that you see around the source of light is lens flare.
What an idiot.
Is that not
What an idiot.
I don't know how we can make that any more clear.
Scroll through it. I'm watching, I'm listening, but I'm pointing out things that are missing.
No, you're stupid.
You're pointing out things that don't exist. And this is what you do. This is how you sell your position is you find you make up these inconsistencies in your head and then you sell them as fact. Like that's not reality. And like,
so you admit they are inconsistencies and you're just brushing
that you're making up. That you're making up. You're making up these inconsistencies. They don't exist. Like this is lens flare. Like you can't look at this and be like, well, I don't see any lens flare. Where is it?
Scroll west. Keep going.
It's on screen. Everybody sees the lens flare.
Yeah, I have 159 people that just saw the lens flare. So go ahead. Tell us it's not lens flare.
Yeah. So anyway, what a sad existence.
So I will in chat saying I can shit in a toilet and it makes more sense than him.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, this is
I saw a glitch back there. I saw some
no, you
pixelated.
didn't
glitches.
yet.
What are you
Yes,
talking about?
I
A
did.
glitch,
I
dude.
saw pixelated glitches. This is a
Shut
screen
up.
in the background.
Dude, this is
Shut up, asshole.
I
Oh my
want
God.
all 24 hours of this video.
Shut up, asshole.
It's gonna get picked apart. I just saw glitches. You guys seen that? So we watch the live back.
Shut up.
You don't
Go
know
back
how
a
You
few
lying
seconds.
trash.
You're gonna see two little black dots in the sun while they were scrolling. This thing is so fake. You're not fooling anyone.
Well, what are those black what about those black dots makes it fake?
It's pixels. The pixels are missing. It just revealed that
So
it's on
pixels
an LED
pixels
screen.
missing from a digital image is fake? Like that makes it
there
fake?
weren't pixels missing.
I mean,
He's
even
just
there were.
making stuff up.
Yeah, of course he is. He has to.
Don't worry. I'll be covering
His
this
entire
tomorrow.
worldview is lies, and so he just has to propagate those lies.
If everything you did was truthful and authentic,
Shut
it
up.
would be
Shut up, you
easy
liar.
to prove.
You filthy
Guys
lying
haven't been
scum.
able to prove
You,
anything.
Nico.
you servant of Satan, lying constantly. Revelation says you'll go to hell.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Look at this. Like this is like I honestly, Tune, I would sit here for freaking 24 hours and watch this whole thing just because it's therapeutic as hell.
Yep.
This is like a Zen moment. This
So,
is so
here's the ALE staff. They're folding up the this it's like it's not quite like a shipping container size. It's a little smaller than that, but it's these sides fold in, and so they're taking off the solar panels. They're going to fold in the sides on the left and right. There's steps up on the roof that they're going to take down, and in the back there's the bathrooms. They pull them out. It's on a sleigh. You see in a second
cool.
here. I'll move ahead. There's that same snowmobile.
Yeah.
That I rode on out there, or they have a few of them. I don't know if it's the same one. And then so the snow groomer comes here in a second. So I didn't see this because I wasn't there, but I reviewed the footage. There it is. So there's
cool.
the snow groomer, and they're pulling it ahead. So it's the bathroom is on skis, and they pull it ahead. Jumped a little too fast. There you go.
Oh, that's so sick.
It's
Wow.
just regular workers doing their job.
Yeah. So
Normal stuff that normal people who sit there in Antarctica for 4 months of the year and work there while the sun circles overhead every day.
yeah, so they take I understand that every 4 months they take down the entire operation, and then in November they come back and set it all back up again.
Yep.
That's so cool. Look at that.
So that's the snow groomer. You can see it's got those giant tracks on it, and it's got a big scoop thing in the front that they drive around and level out the snow, and then it drags. It's not pulling it now because he's pulling the bathroom back, but they drag a thing to put a surface on the snow.
Nico, you feel that pit in your stomach right now? That's called humility. And now it's time to take accountability for all the lies that you spout. Because I mean, this is you can't get much more evidence than what we're looking at right now. We just scrubbed through almost 20 hours of video, and the sun didn't go anywhere. We are seeing that there is absolutely no way that any of this could be possibly be a movie set. Like, how are you going to backtrack your way out of this?
I'm going to, and that's about it. Yeah.
Okay, and when you fail to do that, yeah, of course. I mean, the only way that you'd have to do that is lie.
I'm still yet to see anything to show whether it's from Will Duffy, Toon, Jaren, everyone's footage, McKeegan. I still haven't seen anything to prove that this was a legitimate operation.
You're going to see the same thing. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you're going to see the same exact thing from all of them. Like that's Dude, I don't know.
100% legitimate footage of normal things that happen in Antarctica all the time.
Now, question to How was it powered? How was this camera powered? You had a battery bank attached to it?
Yeah, I had two of these. Here, I'll stop my share. I had two of these batteries here.
Ooh.
These are 27,000 milliamp hour batteries.
Very good.
And you can daisy chain them. So I had these cables here. So you plug one in to the next one.
Oh, cool.
Like this. And then I think they're both dead right now, but then you can charge one with the other.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what I do. This one charges this one, and then this one charges the camera.
Mm-hmm.
And so I came back twice. So I set it up at about midnight, and then I came back at 9:10 in the morning. And the second, the primary one was like at 90 something %. And this one was down in the 30s. So I just swapped this one out for a new one.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't swap both of them. And then when I came back at midnight, like one was at 30 and the other one was at 80. It probably would have gone the whole 24 hours without any issue.
Yeah, but it's good to be safe. Absolutely.
Yeah, I didn't want to, and I didn't want to come out there and find that the tripod had blown over or something.
Yeah, that would have just sucked.
So yeah, and so for reference, this I don't own the Insta360 that was used here. This one belongs to Mark Herman.
Mm-hmm.
Candace Owens is director, was the guy that owns the particular camera that I used. So thanks to him for letting me use it.
Yeah, very cool.
And the SD card that it's on. So I brought a whole wallet of SD cards. All of these are 1 terabyte. So one of these has the original footage on it, and I copied it to a hard drive and to my computer.
Good.
And gave Dave McKeegan a copy, so there's multiple copies of it.
Very good. All right. So I actually, I mean, this went a little bit longer than I usually do, but so right now let's do last statements. Okay. Nico, I want you to say a last statement. What are your plans for the second coming, for what are your plans for the future? Like tell me what the next 3 months look like.
Well, so the next 3 months, it's going to be winter here, so it's pretty much hibernation season. So it's just work.
Does the devil take hibernation season into account?
No,
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, it's
All
winter time. Cold. It's very freezing out here. So
I feel like the devil being like
Antarctica looks a little bit more inhabitable than Canada right now. So kind of. Yeah, so everything, we're just going to keep working. We're going to go over all the footage. We have the right to. You went to perform this experiment, to share this footage. So we're going to analyze everything. And that's it. Like, what more can we do? We're not cherry picking. We're not making things up that we're seeing things. Like,
what?
Yeah, that's all you do. 100% what you do.
Okay, anywho. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to wrap this up. All right. So with that being said, I will continue to cover what you cover. If you do want to hop back on my stream, just let me know. Come and chat while I'm covering your stuff, and you can talk about it in person. We can share and talk about it live. That'd be great. Toon, I super appreciate you coming on. Super unexpected, but I appreciate you taking the time out of your night to come on here and show those firsthand videos of you in Antarctica completely destroying any hope that the flat earth had. Do you have any last statements to Nico?
Please, I'm excited to have all of the lying scum filthy flat earthers line up into their different buckets that they've been putting themselves into in response to this. You've got right now, it seems the leading group of them are committing to lying about whether or not we went there. And of course, the avalanche of evidence will show that they're all lying scum. And so then they can just go to hell after we get that all out. They can then acknowledge that they have zero credibility. Everybody else in the world will see that they're just desperate lying filth. And hopefully we'll just say, yeah, you can go back to your mommy's basements, you little scum. The next group is the flip-floppers that are like, used to say that this was a problem for flat earth, and now they're saying, oh, this totally matches flat earth, which of course it doesn't. And all of their little excuses for why they think it matches flat Earth, we're ahead of you.
How are you going to destroy that?
I'll just tell you that.
I want to ask you then. So if
you're not in that bucket, don't care.
No, because I'm the
you're in the other bucket.
You already know that you
bucket.
destroyed that. So how are you going to destroy the extra land theory that these other flat earthers are leaning towards? They're like, okay, your videos still prove flat Earth, but then it proves that there's land beyond the ice wall. So how are you going to destroy those guys?
That's all nonsense BS. There's no land. There's no ice wall. I don't know what you're talking about. That's nonsense. That's stupid.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Yeah.
You even say so, Nico. You even say so.
We've seen pictures of the ice wall, but nothing's beyond it. But there's flat earthers out there.
Where's the ice wall? Where's the coordinates of the ice wall?
What, due south? You were supposedly just there.
Where?
Oh, ASK.
I released a video of flying from Punta Arenas to Antarctica. Did you watch that? Did you watch that video?
Was it a 360 video?
Nope.
Oh, I saw a 360 video of the flight.
There's 3 different videos.
Okay.
Of the flight from Punta Arenas to Antarctica. Did you watch all 3 of them? You should.
One of them.
Oh, one. Well, you better watch all 3.
Mm.
And Critical Think has already posted his flight back video. I haven't posted mine yet, but guess what I have? I've got that too. Guess what I also will be posting? The time-lapse version of that, the whole 4.5-hour version of it. That'll be going out as well too. So how are you gonna respond to that? Of course we went there, and of course there's no ice wall. There's ice flow, and then there's the coast of Antarctica, which has water and then ice. So if you're gonna say that's the ice wall, okay, but it's no barrier. It's just ice.
Wait. So you're confirming that there was no ice wall at least 200 feet high?
No, not at all.
Wow. Okay. All right. So you really are.
You can watch the video.
Yeah.
So there's no ice wall. There's no ice ring. There actually is a continent with a coast. Wow. So why didn't you guys fly over it?
They did. Wait, what?
We did fly over it.
Wait,
idiot.
what?
You moron! We did fly over it. How stupid
you
are
landed there, but you didn't fly from one end to the other.
That wasn't our plan, you dummy.
And that's a
That
whole
would
lot
have
of
helped a
fuel
lot.
that they didn't
You know
have.
what I mean? It would have saved a lot of time and hours.
Hold on. So
got
where
the
was
whole thing done?
Stop, Nico.
Did you imagine that I just hijacked the plane and do that, you idiot?
So hold on. So
do you have a brain underneath that hat, or you just take off the hat and it's just vacant? There's nothing there. Prove it. Take off the hat.
So the fuel,
Got it.
The fuel that you cannot stop in Antarctica and refuel. That's not a thing. So what they do is
there's no service stations there.
So what they do is they have to. Oh, no, Nico. No. Let me talk. So what they do is they fill the tank in Chile, right? And then Punta Arenas, and then they fly down, use half a tank of gas, and then they use the other half to fly back to Punta Arenas. Okay, so where in that whole aspect of fuel are they going to traverse another 3,000 miles?
Exactly. So this is NASA all over again.
There's not NASA involved here.
NASA,
this is ALE, a private organization.
They can't give us a full video footage of the Earth spinning. You guys can't give us.
Of course they do.
Of
course they do.
I just told you, China has pictures every 10 minutes of the globe,
Japan.
dude.
It's Japan.
Oh, Japan.
China.
My bad.
Yeah, Himawari.
All right.
There's the Discover satellite that's 1 million miles away that takes a picture multiple times a day. Yeah, all the things that you said you wanted, you've got. You have nothing, and in response other than more lies out of your face hole.
Yeah, because it doesn't line up with whatever the Bible says.
With this pre-selected conclusion, right?
Yeah.
Typical flat earthers do this. They start number 1, select the conclusion.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Nico does. Pick the conclusion is this first step.
Yeah.
Then number 2 is look for things that sort of maybe kind of but not really support the conclusion. Third is ignore everything that's contradictory.
Mm-hmm.
And then 4th is declare that their pre-selected conclusion was undeniably proven. That's what he does. That's his process. That's the opposite of truth. It's the opposite of what people that want to understand reality do.
Yep. Exactly. All right. Well, again, thank you both for coming on. This was totally unexpected, but I look forward to anything like similar to this again. but I gotta hop off. I gotta work in the morning. But Toon, thank you.
All right.
Thank you so much for coming on. I really appreciate it. You have a good rest of your night. All right.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. And Nico, I look forward to having you on again. If you felt like this was like what I want to do is I want to watch the rest of your videos. Okay. I want to watch the rest of your videos. And then I'd like to have you back on so we can go over your videos and what you mean. So I can just get a broader sense of what you could possibly gain out of or get out of these mounting evidences against the videos that are out. So so yeah, reach out to me. You have my email address. I sent you the picture of the photo of not the photo, the Toon. I have I don't know if you saw this, but I actually have
right?
What was it? Yeah, the biblical map. Because I wanted to see, I was hoping, because my Bible has pictures in it, I was kind of hoping that I'd see the AE
There's no
map.
AE map in any Bible I've ever seen.
So this is the map. I don't know, it's super washed out. I'm so sorry about the lighting, but you can kind of see, like, this is the map this is the biblical map. This is the Holy Land.
This is the Middle East,
Yeah, so I just don't see where the ice wall is, the firmament, where the sun and the moon go around. I'm just not, I don't know, maybe I'm just
it's not just the AE map in some Bibles, and some Bibles have the Hebrew version of the flat earth with Sheol and the beneath the land. So there's that flat earth map too that proves
that's not a map.
Technology. Well, it's just a model.
It's a vague
not the
sketch
map, but it's a model, and the AE
it's a rough
map
sketch, which has been proven wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's been proven wrong.
Yeah, so we'll discuss this another time then.
Space is dark. Who the fuck claims to live in it? Okay. I don't. Just the one comment I read. Okay. All right. Well, I gotta hop off, guys. Enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you guys both for hopping on. I'll talk to you guys later. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
All right. Well, that was Excuse me while I shit myself, real quick. Bring McFlutty home. All right. Yeah, sorry. I was way too kind of, yeah, you, no, it was, dude, it was fine. Like I you could pull punches. That's what I'm here for. That was great. Thank you so much, Toon, for being on. But yeah, everyone give love to Toon. I gotta go to bed. Yeah, what's up, Noam? How you doing, buddy? All right. Thank you all for hanging out, guys. Please subscribe, like the stream. I really appreciate all of you being here, both on Twitch and on YouTube. You guys are absolutely amazing. So maybe next time too will be not so nice. Hopefully. I'm just kidding. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. All right, until next time, guys. Thank you so much for the sub. I know this whole alert thing, I don't know if I should have that, but let me know if you guys want your name to be plastered up on my freaking screen when you sub on YouTube. I don't know. Twitch is different than YouTube, and I'm new to the YouTube view. So again, thank you guys so much. I love you all. Enjoy some tunes via my departure. All right, I love you all. Good night.
They traveled to the edge to see the endless day, bringing charts and cameras to prove what they say. But the sun didn't set and the planet didn't end. Now they're scratching their heads and calling it pretend. The world kept spinning as the light stayed on. Flat earthers tried to cheer, but the proof was gone. Antarctica showed them what they didn't want to see. A globe's victory, reality's decree. Flat earth tears on frozen ground. sun's bright truth. Science won the game and crushed the untruth. They packed up their disbelief, hid it in a case. Still cried conspiracy to save some face. No edge to find, no great abyss, just a round earth with a daylight kiss. The skeptics lost in a luminous parade, under a sky that never betrayed. Flat earthers sighed, holding maps and lies. Globers laughed beneath an Arctic sky. Yes, the earth's a globe